second and tone down the vanity for a second. Can you believe it? Oh my god, ew, gross. Tone down vanity? What? That doesn't even sound right. Um, and I don't want any distractions, so I'm gonna put it on subscribers only. So if you would like to comment, please make sure you are subscribed. So yeah, I just wanted to after having a lot of fun yesterday and honestly on the past few streams, I just wanted to kind of tone down everything and just have a real raw honest conversation and let y'all know how I've been feeling, which I've done already, but yeah, I've been feeling kind of gross a little bit. What did you miss yesterday? I did some unboxings. Like I got a new tumbler. I got a couple of new tumblers. I've been impulse spending, Delilah. So you missed my impulse spending and you missed us talking about our walking challenge for November. So we'll get into a little bit of that later. Good morning, Sydney. Good morning, Sunshine. Good morning, everybody. So yeah, I just wanted to tone things down a little bit today and check in with everybody and honestly see how y'all are doing because a lot of us are still in the process of losing weight. And to really just express that, like, sometimes being on a GLP-1, it's easy to lose sight of, like, what the mission is. I'm not gonna lie, I think I admitted to myself today, or I think it became apparent to me today, that because I feel better at my current weight, I'm doing that thing that I typically do where I stop, like, I lose focus, right? I get comfortable and I stop losing weight. And more often than not, before GLP-1, this would be the point, maybe not 60 pounds down, more like 20 or 30. But whenever I lose focus, right, on the things that I'm doing to get to where I'm going, I start to regain the weight. Okay. Now you would think it's impossible. Well, maybe not impossible, but improbable to be gaining weight on Zepbound, but it's not, right? If you eat enough, if you overeat, GLP-1 or not, come hell or high water, that weight is gonna come back. Okay. But we have a tool that puts us in a position where that should not be the case for us. If you haven't already, please make sure you like the stream, double tap the screen, or just hit the like, depending on what kind of device you're watching on. But thank you. Please like and subscribe. So for me, y'all know I was like really gung ho for October, as I've said a million times, but I repeat myself because new people are always listening. Really gung ho for October. Had a really strong first week, lost 3.5, I think about maybe 4 pounds. Eric, I got my nails done for you, Eric. I did. I got them done for you, Eric. I'm kidding. No, I didn't. Eric, stop it. I don't know how you keep finding me, Eric. But anyway, good morning. Good morning, Eric. So I had a really strong first week, but as I've said a million and one times, this 10 milligram been whooping my ass, and I cannot. Like, I'm starting to get really. I'm starting to get really frustrated with the constipation. I'm really starting to get frustrated with it because it's making me feel sick. Am I taking remedies? Yes, but it's like I'm still not regular, right? Like, even when I take the constipation remedies, it still takes a couple of days to work. I don't know why. It's almost like I need to overdose on Miralax or overdose on magnesium or something in order to get me moving. But it's been really frustrated, and I think because I've been distracted by the constipation, I've been allowing myself an excuse to pretty much eat whatever I want. But there's other stuff going on, right? Like, we talked about the season changing. I'm starting to get real, like, my anxiety is higher, so I'm responding to that with eating and shopping. Eating and shopping, like I talked about yesterday. So, yeah, I've been seeking out my dopamine hits from my guilty pleasures, which one, of course, would be shopping. Um, is the walking helping with the constipation? Not necessarily. Like, it's severe. It's severe. Like, my constipation is severe. Now, for the record, like, I went today, but I took Miralax last night, so that I was lucky that it worked quickly because it typically doesn't work that fast. Um, the scale is up. My 179, the homie is gone, which it happens. It is what it is. Um, but Delilah says V had to take 3 doses at once of Miralax and 2 X-Lax squares in one sitting to finally get some movement. My doctor says okay for no more than 3 days in a row that way. Oh, okay. So maybe I gotta up the Miralax because I've just been taking it like once a day, and then if I'm lucky by day 3 or 4, I'm getting something going. And Nicole was telling me about that too. Like, Nicole had 4 doses at once. I was like, what? What? I've never tried Colace. I have not tried that. But I just so okay, so a couple of things have been going on, right? So I've been constipated, which has been impacting the scale, but my eating has been impacting the scale as well because like I said, I've been making all of the wrong decisions. Like there is no way around this. I just have to take accountability for it. I'm not complaining. I'm just sharing because this is a struggle. It is a journey. For 2 weeks straight, I have been making all of the wrong decisions. I have been overindulging in everything, right? Like all of the things that I like that make me feel good, I've just been like ODing. I've been overindulging in sweet coffees, like I said. I typically reserve Starbucks for vacation. I have had more Starbucks in the past 2 weeks than I've had in the past year. Probably in the past 2 years, no bullshit, because I typically reserve it for very specific times because it's expensive and I don't wanna be the $8 a day coffee girly. So I'm more of like $1.99 McDonald's coffee kind of girly. But I've been like really ODing with like the $8, $9 venti lattes with an extra shot. Like I've been ODing. I've been ODing. I've been eating out every day for 2 weeks. Now, one meal, but still, like I'll cook my breakfast or lunch, and then for dinner, I'm eating out. The caffeine doesn't help the constipation. I have the opposite effect. Coffee tends to make me go. Isn't coffee a diuretic? Which is will be peeing, I think, but I have the opposite effect where like coffee stimulates my bowels. So it's another thing. Like it's a like the fact that the coffee isn't working is also like a bad sign. I don't like the waiting. I have no patience. Yeah, I don't either. And 5 days ago, I weighed in at 179. I stepped on the scale today. Oh god. This is why I had to do this video because I'm not upset. I'm frustrated. And it's not because Zepbound isn't working. It's because I'm working against it. Like I'm frustrated with myself because I can't concentrate. Like I can't focus. I can't focus. So I'm doing everything opposite of what Zepbound is trying to do. Like I'm not hungry yet. Well, I get hungry about day 7, 6, 7. I'm not hungry for most of the week, but I'm eating. You know what I mean? Um, I I don't know. It's been a whole lot of eating when I'm not hungry. And like I said, part of that is me overcompensating, trying to make sure I'm not under eating. But I have to remind myself, like, it's okay. I don't have to meet my calorie maintenance every single day. Like, I just don't have to do that. I don't have to force food down to make sure I'm eating at maintenance. But some of that just has to do with like convenience too, like wanting to eat something because I'm bored, wanting to eat something because my anxiety is high. So I'm falling back into some really bad habits, but what's crazy to me is the consistency, right? Like it's been for like 2 weeks straight and I'm like, what the hell happened? Like I started out October really strong and then for like 2 weeks I just blanked out. Um no, I haven't used Mago 7. Jen says, do you think the inconsistency of living is affecting you? Yes. Which is why I'm also considering sitting my ass down for the winter. But that's okay. So what I've been doing with the house sitting now, Florida is the exception because I like Florida. Okay, but it was a mistake to come down here. What I was doing for the past month or so was keeping my house sits within the same city or state. You know what I mean? So my one house sit is like 15 minutes away from the other. So I'm not driving hours and hours and hours per month. Um, and that worked out for me last month. Like that worked out really, really well. I was being a bit, I was doing the most by coming down to Florida because I've been driving. I drove like 15 hours in less than a week. Like I drove from North Carolina to South Carolina, South Carolina to St. Augustine, Florida, St. Augustine to Fort Myers. I've been driving all goddamn week. Processed food. I've been eating processed food. I've been driving. Like, I've been all over the place. Like, so house sitting isn't the problem. It's the like the distances in between that's effing me up too. So it's like I'm saying, it's a combination of things. Like, it is the season changing, it's the weather changing, which is also why I came to Florida, because it's warmer and I do better in warmer weather. But that's not a long-term strategy because I can't live here. So, but it's also like just me, because it's been, like I said, it's been impacting my work too, right? So I go through this every year. I'm just more aware of it now. So I think it's giving me anxiety. Like, I start to check out at this time of year, and I was working so hard. I'm not gonna say I am now because I'm not, but I was working so hard to like prepare, and we're not even in the full swing of it yet. So like, I've scheduled out my therapy sessions all the way through January 5th. I've been doing my homework, right? Like, incorporating more music, making sure that I keep my social circles, this is a part of that. Exercising, right? So I'm doing some of the things, but when it comes to like the eating, my eating has been out of control. Zepbound or not. Like, my eating has been my eating choices, maybe not necessarily the amount, but you don't necessarily have to overeat a massive amount of food to still be overeating, right? The choices that I'm making are so calorie dense and so sugar dense, like they're so loaded with sugar that it doesn't even matter that I'm not eating 4 or 5 times a day, because the 2 or 3 things that I do eat are full of sugar and fat. You know what I mean? So like, y'all know I've been on this y'all know I've been on this like, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it because as soon as I say it, sweet tea is going to drop down from the clouds. I've been on this Twitch train lately. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on with me. Could I be pregnant? No, I hope not. But that's not funny. I shouldn't make jokes about that. But I have been a chocolate psychopath for 2 weeks straight. That never happens to me. Like, I don't know what the is going on. I don't know what's going on, but I'm checking out. Like, I'm checked out. Stop it, Harji. Don't do that, Harji. It was a joke. See, I can't play around with y'all like that. I can't do that. It's okay. Try to be patient and gentle with yourself. Well, yeah, that's why I wanted to do this video. I mean, this live stream, because one, I want to make it clear that just because I feel this way doesn't mean I'm beating myself up. I'm holding myself accountable, and a part of that is me sharing what I'm going through. Oh, were you saying yes you could, the pregnancy thing, or were you talking about the Twix? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I've been and it's not necessarily like a giving in thing with the Twix. It's like, it's an old habit of mine, not Twix specifically, but it's an old habit of mine to find like one thing that I'm really, really enjoying and just have that on a daily basis. Like coffee, right? That's just something that I do. I've even been currently feeling like I'm using coffee as too much of a crutch. Hi, G's. Good morning. I'm using coffee as too much of a crutch, and the fact that I'm terrified to not have it means I need to take a break. That bag of I know y'all don't like for me to throw stuff away, but I think that bag of candy is probably gonna go in the garbage. I haven't been ODing on that. It's I was buying like Twix from the store. But, well, I won't throw it away. I'll put it in the freezer and see if the trick-or-treaters come get it. And if they don't, I'll just leave the candy here when I leave. I'm not going to throw it away. But I'm not going to eat it either. I had about 4 pieces out of there. 2 one day, 2 yesterday. 2 the day I got here, and then 2 yesterday. And I'm just like, no. Because I've been feeling sick from the constipation. So anyway, all I'm saying is I'm sharing so that I don't beat myself up, and to make sure that we all remember to check in with ourselves, because sometimes we get frustrated with weight loss as if like our bodies, like as if we're doing our part. I'm not gonna lie. Like, sometimes we get frustrated with weight loss as if I'm doing my part. I don't understand what's going wrong. And sometimes we're not doing our part. Like, sometimes we are, and our body's just doing its thing. It's not ready to let go of the weight yet. But I can say with damn near certainty for the past 2 weeks, I have been checked out. I've been checked out. Like, I've been checked out at work. I've been checked out, like, with my eating. I've been checked out. I've been on like autopilot, like just kind of like going through the motions, and it's been crazy. Now I've been giving my small updates with my walks and stuff. Um, so it's like I was able to focus. Like it's almost like I'm at a place where I can only focus on one thing at a time, which is not like me. I'm a wonderful multitasker. Well, they say humans aren't good multitaskers, but I'm pretty good at like uh being able to split my attention. But that hasn't been happening lately, and I've just been falling into like comfort things, shopping and eating, shopping and eating. And the point is, I've just made up my mind that we're done. We're cutting it off here. Um, we're cutting it off here. Like it's Sunday. I got fed up yesterday because I felt sick. I felt really really sick yesterday, and I was like, I'm done. I'm done. You know how sometimes you just gotta get tired of your own behavior. I was just like, no, I'm done. Jen says, I think you can have coffee, just make it at home where you can control it. You're probably right. You're probably right. I do have coffee here. Like I haven't made my own coffee in a very long time. That's how I know I got too comfortable just going out and getting coffee. I'm usually really good about making my own coffee. Like a hot pot of coffee, but even with the like, you know what happened, Jen, you know what really happened with the coffee thing? When I got rid of dairy, I stopped making my coffees at home. Like when I did that whole demo of the dairy-free creamers, I didn't really like that. Lasted like a couple of days, and then I was kind of over it. Like I think I was just over it. So when I would go out to get coffee, I started going to Starbucks and Dunkin' because I knew that they had oat and almond milk. And it kind of just like derailed from there. Like I was getting it like every day, twice a day, 2, 3 coffees a day. So one, I gotta stop that. One, I gotta stop that. I wasn't motivated to make my coffee at home because I just simply wasn't enjoying it as much as I used to when I had dairy. But now that I'm drinking dairy again, it's fine. I really do need to go back to having my coffees. But outside of making it myself, I really just wanted to kind of like, because caffeine can make you anxious too. So I'm like, maybe the caffeine is not helping. I can make fancy coffee at home. I absolutely can. I was checked out. I was just like, it's just much easier for me to go get it. It's just much easier. So have you adopted an actual daily fiber regimen? No, I thought you said daily fiber gummy. No, I take fiber gummies daily. I don't get a lot of fiber because I'm not a huge produce eater. I do plan to incorporate some fruit going forward, but leafy greens, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But yeah, since I've been on this 10 milligram, it's been hard. It's been really, really hard. Thanks for being authentic and sharing what you're going through. I hope this phase passes soon. It will, but honestly, shut up, Eric. You're such a distraction. It will. It's going to pass, right? I'm not focused. I need to concentrate. I'm not focused. I have been indulging in the easy stuff, right? Like I've been overindulging in the easy stuff. It's easy to go grab a coffee. It's easy to go shopping. It's just easy to spend money. It's easy. But I haven't like, there's so much I want to say because I got better at other things, right? Like, so I got better at going outside and walking. I got better at sleeping on a schedule. I got better at that, and then a bunch of other stuff fell apart. I got better at that, and then a bunch of other stuff fell apart. So it's like, what happened there? Like, how did I stop? Like, how did I start being more disciplined with my sleep, but stopped cooking at home? What happened there? Mine is mostly because of finances. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's typically why I restrict my purchased coffees. If it's more than $2, I'm really tight about it because of finances. Like I don't have time to be spending $6, $7, $8 like I'm low key want to go through on a live stream, like a regular StreamYard live stream, and show y'all how much money I spent on Starbucks in the past like 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure between Starbucks and Dunkin', I'm pretty sure in the past 2 weeks I've spent over $100, probably closer to like $150. It's giving lazy sis. I'm gonna need y'all to stop. Who said that to me recently? Tiff said that to me recently, and I'm just like, I need you to leave me alone. I started making my own vanilla latte and moving to allow myself to buy once a week. Yeah, yeah. Um, well, I have a once a week date coffee outing. Um, did I miss something? Oh, okay. All right. So yeah. So okay. So the scale. I didn't tell y'all. Did I tell y'all what the scale said? So what's today? Sunday. I checked in on Tuesday or something like that. When did I upload that video? Sometime earlier this week. I uploaded the video of me being, I think it was a Monday or something like that, being at 179. Um yeah, Tiff tried me with that, Jen. But I think she loves me, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so I weighed in at 179, and then less than a week later, I weighed in at 185. Did I gain 5 pounds of fat? No. But it was like, okay, we need to talk to the people because something's not right. We need to talk to the people because something is not right. Um, Ironically, after I went to the bathroom, the scale was lower. But it's still like in the 180s. Like I'm back up into the 180s, and I don't think it's all fat. I don't think I gained 4 or 5 pounds of fat. I know I didn't gain 4 or 5 pounds of fat, but I have been eating in such a way that's very, very high in sugar and calorie dense, and that is a recipe for weight gain, but not just like water weight. That's a recipe for fat and water weight. So it's the constipation too. It is that. Maybe that's why I don't buy coffee out. It's not easy. Nowhere to park. We don't have many drive-throughs. Oh, okay. I gained 1.8 pounds, and I'm okay with it. Perimenopausal, and just got some type of period this weekend. Okay, all right. It is constipation. My life is no home. Now go no home. Wait, what? The constant travel. Okay, no home to go to. We all love the scale goes down after. Yeah, I was like, cause in my mind I was like, there's no way I ate myself to 185. But I told y'all, I tell y'all this all the time. If I start getting scared to step on a scale, it's because I know I'm fucking up. So today I put my foot down. I said, okay, let's get on the scale. I finally have my home scale with me. It's a full size scale. I was getting sick. I was sick of the mini scale where my feet can't get completely onto the scale, like because it's a mini scale, it's a mini travel scale. I was over it, so I finally started bringing my home scale with me. So I'm gonna start tracking via that scale. And when it said 185, I was like, forget it. I quit. It was like forget it. I quit. But it's like, you know what? This is why you need that check in with yourself, because I'll be damned if I see 190 again. I'm a spaz if I see 190 again. When I travel, I get constipated too. Wonder if yours is stress related. One kiwi a day helps with constipation. Chia seeds in a smoothie or yogurt helps. Hey Rita. I think it's a combination of things, right? Like I don't want my like me sharing to be confused with like I don't know what to do. I don't know why I'm not losing any weight. No, it's not that. I know exactly what's like. I know it's a combination of things, right? My eating has been effed. Yes, I was getting better with the sleep, but then my eating got fucked up. I have not been drinking enough water. This 10 milligram has me effed up with this water. Like I was, for a brief moment, y'all know I love this 10 milligram, but for a brief moment, I was like, I need to go back down to 7.5. And it's not because of my appetite. It's because of everything else. Like the struggle to remember to drink water is crazy to me. And I'm on this whole like reducing the amount of alarms I have set in my life. Like I don't wake up to an alarm anymore. Done. I'm done. I'm over it. I just wake up naturally every day. That's a part of me correcting my sleep cycle. I go to sleep the same time every day. When my body's ready to wake up, it wakes up. I have the luxury of doing that because I don't have to work in the morning. So no more morning alarms. But it's not just that. I'm trying to reduce the number of alarms throughout my day in general because I can't remember shit. I have to set an alarm for every little thing. Maybe once your home situation becomes more stable and manageable, you'll get back on track and create the routine you need to support your goals. Um, I think so, but I gotta figure out a way before then because we won't be stable for another 6 months. So, and it's not that I don't have stability. It's a comfort thing, right? Like we have a temporary house. I could go stay there. I'm just not the most comfortable there. And I value my comfort. That's all. Like I value my comfort. So am I suffering by the constant moving around? Like, and a way around that is for me to find longer house sits in one place and make sure the next one is very close by instead of focusing on different parts of the country that I want to be in just because I want to be there. Like, I got to slow down. So for the winter, I am thinking about taking a break from the house sitting. But like I said, the comfort thing is a big deal for me. Bouncing around isn't stable. No, I didn't say that I am stable. I said I have stability. Like I can go to the house and sit my ass down. I don't want to. so it's not that I don't have it as an option. That's not home to me. That's not where I want to be. So if I'm not going to be home, I may as well be where I want to be, which is everywhere but there. So but like I said, I am thinking about sitting down for I'm house sitting until January 3rd right now in North Carolina. So I'm thinking about sitting down at our temporary house. It is not like like being the idea of being 45 miles from the closest gym. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, thank you, sunshine. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like it's bad enough that we're not in our home. I'm not complaining. I'm just expressing how I feel. When I moved in with my dad, I knew I was moving into a situation where I was going to away from everything, right? And I was working toward adapting to that. Like I was looking forward to adapting to that. Now that that's on hold, and yes, we are in a different house that's literally in the same area, it's bad enough that I'm not comfortable there, but it's like, and I gotta drive 45 miles to the gym, and I got like, I gotta you want to do anything, you gotta drive 30 miles. You gotta drive 30 miles to get to a Walmart. So I was willing to put up with a lot of that for the sake of like being in a comfortable home. We're not in that situation right now. Like it's just not comfortable to me. But like I said, it's not that I'm ungrateful. It's just that I have other options, so I'm utilizing those other options. Um, but Wrong Tommy has a stable newer place since we know you like new and not outdated. Stay a few days. Nope. Find a house sit near home, but closer to the gym. Yeah, that's what I've been doing in North Carolina. The whole Wrong Tommy thing is okay. Because y'all be like, why don't you just stay with Tommy? Because we already lived together for 2 years. We didn't like it. Like, we love each other, but we did not like living together for 2 years. So it's like, we didn't move apart to go be up under each other again. That's all it is. Like, it's not that I'm not invited. It's me, right? Like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not complaining. It's not like I'm like, oh, I don't have anywhere to go. I can't do anything. No, I'm just exploring like what could be causing like the kind of like anxiety that I'm feeling. I think you guys are right about the moving around. I do need to slow down on the moving around. Um Maybe I can suck it up and just deal with the temporary housing. Maybe I can just suck it up. Maybe I can just suck it up for a few months so that I can have some predictability, right? Like so I'm waking up and going to sleep in the same place. Like the kitchen is a big deal to me too, but yeah, like the whole no, it doesn't matter. It's not important. I get that, but it's just a few days to clear your mind. He's all the way in North Carolina. I'm in Florida. Like, he's in North Carolina. I'm in Florida. Um, and get some consistency. Uh, no, I don't want to do that. Well, it's not that I don't want to. I think that, I don't know. No, no, that's not where I'm at right now. Um, no. Especially like because I work remotely, like I don't know. I don't know. I just no, that's not what I want right now. No. Um no, no, no. Uh when I like I'm also in a place where like I'm taking my relationships more seriously, you know what I mean? Well, not more seriously, but like I'm trying to be more careful in my relationships. So not just my personal relationship, but like with family, with friends. I don't feel like when I want to be alone, I want to be alone. I don't want to take my desire to be alone and go be around other people. And then I'm cranky because I want to be alone, but I'm putting myself in their space. Like, and I know it's not supposed to count because it's wrong timing or in a relationship. No, like I need I need like to get my shit right. And sometimes being around other people helps you get your shit right, but sometimes it doesn't. Like, so everyone is telling you to sit down. Yeah. Um not one time I mean a whole house sitting close to home. Yeah. But like, well, it's not really a but situation. Just in general. This is not new. I've never been sit down type. That's why I started house sitting. Like, so I'm not saying you guys are wrong. The timing thing, you're not even wrong about that. It's just not what I want to do. Like, I don't want to do that. Like I said, we literally just live together. Like, we just live together. Where I don't need that is not what I need. I need him, but like being at his place a couple of days, yeah, I was just there. Like, I was just at his place. So it's not like I'm opposed to going there, but it's like what I'm talking about now, that doesn't like also, I don't need to be around people that don't eat the way I do right now. That's another reason why I like to be alone. Because I'm still battling with my own diet choices. So like being around people that don't eat the way I do is frustrating. Like it's a struggle. I'm still learning how to deal with that. I'm still learning how to deal with that. So I'm not saying you guys are wrong. I'm not saying I don't need to sit down. I'm just saying that I got to figure out a happy medium because traveling makes me happy, right? So I'm not saying I don't need to sit down. I probably do, but I don't have the best circumstances for sitting down right now. And if that sounds like a complaint, it's not. It's just how I feel, right? I can go sit down. I don't want to sit down there. I don't want to. Like, I don't want to. Um, my dad and my son eats Mickey D's like 3 to 4 times a week. Don't nobody got time for that. Like, that's the you know when I started eating out. Okay, it doesn't matter, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Um, or I should say, you know what I do when like I go back to South Carolina, I eat out because, and I should take account. I'm gonna take accountability for my own decisions. I don't have to do what other people do, but it's like okay, so let's back up. Remember the house was being renovated. Remember the house? I was been supposed to sit down, but remember the house was being renovated and there was no kitchen, and I said my dad and my aunt was eating out every goddamn day, like twice a day. I couldn't be around that, so I went house sitting. And while I was in the process of house sitting and the kitchen was being put in, the fire happened. So after I was supposed to go back and sit down with a new kitchen, I couldn't because the fire happened. So there was no sitting down. There was no sitting down. Now when we got into they were in a hotel, and I'm like, okay, well, no kitchen. Again, no kitchen. I don't want to do that. Like, this is when I was actually consistently cooking. I don't want to go stay in a hotel. I'm not doing that. Um, so when we actually did get into the temporary house, call it what you want. I'm not ungrateful. It's just like I said, the home is extremely dated. Like not just like a little like, oh, like you're just being bougie. No. It is extremely dated. Am I happy that my family has a roof over their head? Yes, I am. Like I am grateful for that. But I don't know. Like the kitchen is like the I was about to say utensils. The appliances are like almost not work wittable. Not if you need to cook every day. Like they're almost not work wittable. And it's a choice to be here, right? Like it's a choice to be there because it's just a couple of, it's about a quarter of a mile away from the house, so we get to monitor things, monitor repair, take stuff out if we need to. So the convenience is the location, but the actual physical house, it's like, it's my dad doesn't care. He doesn't care as long as he has electricity to watch his TV and he can plug in his air fryer or his crock pot. He's fine. Like he don't care. He don't care. Now he's done some things. He's done some things since like moving in to make it a little bit more comfortable. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can work with it. But it's just like it's just hard. Like when your standard of living is a certain way, yes, I'm human. It's hard to like significantly reduce your standard of living, but I'm not like I said, I'm not ungrateful. I'm not ungrateful. I am considering just for the winter, between January and March, just chilling out. But it's not the easiest decision. It's not the easiest decision. I'm talking about like a house that hasn't like appliances and furniture that hasn't been like updated since probably like the 90s. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's not the most comfortable thing, right? So, for example, when I first got there, right? Um when I first got there, right? I'm not just being dramatic. When I first got there, even if I wanted to ignore all of that stuff, right? So, when we first got there, I'm like, okay, you know what? We can make it work, whatever. But there was like there was like the smell that was like intense. Like whatever they used to like clean the home, whatever they used to clean it was out of this world, crazy strong. So, but it wasn't just that. It was also like, how when you have really old furniture, of course, it's natural. You have old furniture or a place isn't lived in for a while, it kind of develops an odor, like it's an old house. It just smells old. So I was like, okay. So the first thing I did was I started cleaning. It wasn't that it was dirty. It was just there was this odor that I couldn't escape, like to the point of like just needing to go to sleep because my head was killing me. So I'm like, okay, if I start cleaning and opening windows and airing stuff out, it'll get better. So I spent the whole day cleaning, opening windows, all of that. So I'm like, okay, at least I can make my room the most comfortable. At least I can make my room the most comfortable. Then my aunt proceeds to go cook. My aunt proceeds to go cook, and it was something like the stove didn't get hot enough or something, and I'm just like, I was just, and then I went to wash clothes, and the washing machine didn't quite work, and yes, I got frustrated. I did. I just got frustrated. I was just like, how did we get here? Like how did we get here? Like to go from the home, my grandmother's house that my dad was renovating. He renovated a whole room for me. I didn't grow up there. It was really nice. To go from that to like things that barely work it was just too much for me. It was just too much. And I was just like, instead of complaining, I was just like, I'll keep house sitting. I'll just keep house sitting. So I just booked all of my house sits around the same area in North Carolina. And that's what it was. But it's not like my life is not turned upside down because I'm house sitting. Would being in a consistent location help me? Yes, but that's not gonna stop me from eating a Twix every day. I guess that's we kind of got off track, like as if the house sitting is responsible for the fact that I eat a Twix every day. That's not reality. But would I be more relaxed if I wasn't moving around so much? Yes, like I move around probably every 2 weeks or so. But this is not new for my life. I've always been moving. I've always been, the get up and go type. The only difference is now that I stay in a house instead of staying in a hotel. So this is just kind of how I live. Like I'm always moving around. I'm always in my car. I would say probably more so now. than before, but the whole point of the house sitting was because I was already moving around anyway. I was already traveling a whole lot. I was known for traveling, taking day trips and all that. So the difference was, it was just more cost effective to do it as a house sitter than staying in hotels and Airbnbs and stuff like that. So I'm not saying you guys are wrong. You're not wrong. And I appreciate the support and the consideration. But I kind of just want to be by myself right now. I just kind of want to be by myself. And I'm not saying by myself away from y'all. I'm just saying, like, when the house is, I mean, I'm not gonna house sit for the next 6 months, probably. We'll see. Like, I've been looking for some closer to home, like in Charleston, North Carolina, about 45 minutes away from the house. I've been trying to get as close as possible without actually having to be there. But it's just not the most. And I know I'm not crazy. Like this. I know that I come off a little bougie. Okay, maybe a lot of it. I know that, but maybe this is not a big. I know it's not a big deal to somebody like my dad, but my where I lay my head has to be comfortable. That's just how I am. That's just how I live. And so house sitting gets me in a position where I can lay my head down, I can be comfortable. I can go in the kitchen and cook when I feel like cooking. The problem is I haven't felt like cooking lately. So what's my excuse, right? Like, I've been house sitting, but I haven't been cooking. I have a kitchen to cook, but I haven't been cooking. That's something going on with me mentally and emotionally. Be alone and comfortable. Um, Question: when you had your own space, you managed your food and snacks. What do you mean? Like, say that again. When you had your own space, you managed your food and snacks. Like when I live alone. Is that what you mean? When I lived alone? If that's what you mean, then yes. When I lived with Tommy, it was incredibly difficult. It was incredibly difficult because we didn't eat the same. I had to live with his snacks. I had to live with his breakfast cereal. It's like that now. Like, I could not eat breakfast cereal for a month straight. I go to his house, I'm eating breakfast cereal. You know what I mean? Like, I can't make somebody eat how I eat or not have things around because I know that. It's just like, no. When I have my own space. Yeah, so when I lived alone, of course, I was alone. Like, it's of course. But when we lived together, and this is not about him, but since you guys brought it up, when we lived together, like when I first started trying to lose weight, it was damn near impossible. Tommy has come a long way in understanding, like, because when I was first trying to lose weight, he did not get it at all. Like, just don't eat it. And I'm like, don't bring it in the house. Why? Just don't eat it. Like, he was the just don't eat it guy. That's how people are. Like, they just don't understand. It's not about me just not eating it. Don't bring it around. Don't bring it around. So I struggled until I got on Zepbound. Like, when we moved in together, I gained like 40 pounds. I was already gaining weight, so let me not do that. But I gained a bunch of weight when we moved in together because I just couldn't get away from the things that he was eating. So it made it 10 times harder. When I got on Zepbound, of course, it was easier to say no to those things, but they were still around. You know what I mean? They were still around. So it's like, it's also like I have to learn how to live with it one way or another because eventually I'm going to be living with my family again, and we spend more, like, it's a bit different because we spend more time like apart, right? Like, I'm kind of in my room, my dad's in his room, I'm in her room, so but it's a little different, but it's also that thing of like, yeah, y'all are eating out, and I gotta learn how to live with that. I've learned to put the food that makes me feel physically and emotionally best in certain areas and keep the rest in other places. Lately, I've been picking the wrong things. That's nobody else's fault, though. Like, that's the thing, right? I've been picking the wrong foods lately. I guess what I'm trying to figure out is like, why? Like, what's going on with me? Like, why do I want chocolate? Why do I want to eat out? Like, why do I want why do I want gluten? Like I was strictly gluten free and then suddenly I'm eating gluten again. Like what is that about? Like I'm just trying to figure out why my food choices have been so chaotic. And the only thing I can think of is just that I've been distracted and maybe borderline lazy mentally and emotionally. Um, Same Delilah, my dad and son eat totally different from me. I think you meant different, unless I'm cooking, but even then, of course, we're gonna live with people, so we kind of gotta learn to work with it. I'm just saying that, like, I'm to some extent, I'm still vulnerable, and I know that. So you didn't control the food in the house. Control? No. When I lived with Tommy, when we lived together, we both controlled the food in the house. We ate different things, but he bought the things that he wanted to have. I bought the things that I wanted. Well, okay, at first we ate the same things, and I gained a bunch of weight. When I was trying to lose weight, it was like I can't have certain things around, and he just didn't understand. So control? No. Like he had the things that he wanted to eat. I had the things I wanted to eat. I had to learn to, just leave certain shit alone. And I would say I learned that to some extent, but I still, I still struggle sometimes. Um, is it the presence of foods? It seems like it might be that combined with your living situation. Um, so since being on a 10 milligram, I go all day without being hungry. And then by the time it gets to about 7, 8 o'clock, instead of me, because I'm working during the week, Monday through Thursday, instead of me having something prepared to eat, I will just eat out. So that's poor planning. That's poor planning. That's comfort eating also because I'm bored at work. So even if I could go in the kitchen and whip up some bacon and eggs real quick, I don't want that because that's not fun. I want the chicken tenders and the french fries because I can't even say it's gonna make me feel better because that's not true. That's not true. I don't know. I'm dipping into like pre-Zepbound habits. I'm dipping into pre-Zepbound habits. Um, do whatever is best for your mental health because the more important that's more important than anything else. Yeah, I now when I started house sitting, if we go back to I'm gonna prove it to y'all right now. I'm gonna prove it to y'all right now. I'm gonna prove it to y'all right now. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna let me say it. 8 months ago, 6 months ago. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, my face was so fat. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let y'all hear me say it. I need to get caught up on what I've been doing. Okay, so I'm doing this live stream because I have been. Look at my face. I need to get caught up on what I've been doing, where I've been, how my birthday went, because I kind of went ghost after posting in Mexico about my birthday, and I just have not been in a editing mood. So I'm just to get caught up, and then I have some exciting news about some things that are going to be changing and happening along the way. Okay, so where I left off with my last video was right before I went to Mexico, and I was talking about how I was really excited about my birthday, and I was excited about the shopping I had done to kind of look at me being excited about shopping. Show off my weight loss. Well, I thought I was going to show up to Mexico and do a whole bunch of I got to Mexico and it was not what I wasn't having fun. I actually and I was just going to kind of film along the way and whatever happened. Decided to stop filming. The Mexico stuff isn't important. Enjoy themselves, but that was really good. And I was kind of disappointed. Fresh juices, do some of the things that I wanted to do. Tablets. This is in this live stream. I talk about why I started house sitting. That's the part that I'm trying to get to. Nothing was working. I spent the entire. I got home and it was resolved like immediately. I'm also talking about constipation. I've been regular. Some things never change. My pants extremely as far as how I've been doing for the past. Anything that I don't have to cook myself is essentially junk food to me. It kind of just is what it is on that front. But I have since found a way to feel really, really good and at peace in the past week or so, which brings me to some of the newer things that's going to be happening for me. I figured out a cheat code to travel to some of my favorite places. One thing that was stressing me out a lot, which this may seem like it doesn't have anything to do with the whole weight loss agenda, but hold on. Just listening. One of the things that has stressed me out probably for the past 6 months or so has been not being able to travel as much because that's genuinely what makes me happy. One of my favorite places in the whole world is Asheville, North Carolina. I love the mountains, and they were devastated by a hurricane about 6 months ago. So I did not get to take my trip to Asheville last year. It was really upsetting, not only for me, obviously, like, okay, so I couldn't take my trip, but it was really devastating for the area, and they've been recovering ever since. So my trip to Mexico was supposed to be kind of a reset and a restart. I like to travel every few months or so to kind of recalibrate, reset, and that only halfway worked because I kind of ruined the first half of the trip. But since getting back, I have discovered house sitting, house sitting slash pet sitting, which is essentially where families that Hi, or Ari. Couples or individuals that need to travel but don't want to board their pets, they will have a house sitter come in and take care of their home and their pets. Well, really just the pets while they're away. You don't really have to do housekeeping or anything like that. But said that to say, in exchange, I get a free place to stay, or the house sitter gets a free place to stay while you take care of the pets while the family is gone. So I've been in Asheville, well, outside of Asheville, for the past 3 or 4 days, and it's been very eye-opening. It's been very eye-opening to what in the actual F I am doing with my life. Like this is what makes me happy, being in a place that is beautiful and that I enjoy. But I can't always be, whether it's for work or because I live somewhere else, and whatever the case may be, I just never really get to spend time or enough time in places that make me happy. And because I have found a way to now be in a place that makes me happy, kind of for free. I mean, other than me paying to get here, it's been pretty amazing. Like, I stayed in a farmhouse with 2 dogs and 2 cats. So, if you could hear it, I don't even know how clear that was. The point of me playing that was to say, even back then, I was talking about how I was a little stressed out about, like, because I am a traveler, like, I'm always on the go, and that had kind of like stopped for some time, and it kind of made me feel a little stressed out and depressed. So when I started house sitting again, it was very freeing. So when Nicole said just do what's best for your mental health, that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm not trying to like ignore y'all about the whole house sitting thing. It's not that. It's just that like this is just one of those things that makes me happy, so I do it. But I can't ignore or deny, right? So like recently I stopped house sitting for dogs because I realized my sleep was being affected. I realized my sleep was being affected by having to get up and walk dogs at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I just couldn't do it no more. Now I did accept one, but with dogs coming up, but it's because they don't go on walks. They just go out into their backyard, from my understanding. So I'm like, okay, I don't have to, get up and get dressed and do all of that. But anyway, the point is, I got a lot of different things going on, and there is no simple one size fits all answer. I can as of January really I can as of January 3rd. Oh, this is interesting. Wait a second. I can as of January 3rd not have any more house sits, go to South Carolina, and not go anywhere else. Will that suddenly make me more successful as far as like how I've been feeling and my progress? I don't know. I have no idea. And I'm not even saying that I'm not willing to try it. I just I mean, there's no point in talking about it right now because the house is already scheduled, so that can't happen until January either way. May I ask, is your weight loss journey part of your mental health being okay? Yes, it is. Which is why I'm talking about this. So, oh shit, hold on. This light is about to die. Like it's about to not work no more because it's flickering. If where you're going with that is, I should prioritize sitting down in order to prioritize my weight loss, I just don't know that that's true. But I'm willing to hear you out about it. I don't think all of my problems, like some of these problems I had before I ever started house sitting, I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. These are old things that are coming back to the surface, right? Like not making the right food choices, choosing not to cook, overindulging in sweet beverages. These are problems I had before I started house sitting, before I started Zepbound. These are problems I've had since being on Zepbound, before and after and during house sitting. So it's not that it doesn't matter. It's just that it doesn't matter right now because I'm already scheduled until January. I'm not going to cancel. Like people that have their trips planned, they can go ahead and go on their trips. I'll be leaving. I do think it was a mistake for me to drive all the way to Florida. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I should not have come this far. I should not have done all of that driving. I knew better, and I came anyway because I wanted to be in Florida. So that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I should have stayed closer to home because I felt better last month when I was sitting like it just kind of in the triangle. That's the Raleigh Durham area. When I was just kind of like floating around that area, I was okay. Since now I've only been in Florida a couple of days, but that transition down here was rough, and it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough going back, but I have about a week and a half where I have a gap, right? So I'll wrap this up about the house sitting, and then I'll get back into the other stuff. For those that might be worried that I'm not listening to y'all, that I'm being stubborn. So after I leave here, there's one more place here in Florida for like 3 days, just a quick stopover. So I didn't have to gun it straight for North Carolina. I'll be in the mountains, like I was just talking about in that live stream. I'll be in the mountains, my happy place, for about a week of house sitting, and then I have about a gap before I think Thanksgiving. I have a gap where in South Carolina, my gap is about a week and a half long. Oh, it's about a week long. It's about a week and a half long. I can't count. It's about a week to a week and a half long. So I'll be in South Carolina for a week, and I've made up my mind to not book any house sits during this time to see, because technically I have not stayed in the house long enough to know if it's gonna be like. I was uncomfortable because things weren't right when we first got there, but I've since been back and it was a little bit better. So I have about a week where I'll be sitting still, and we'll see how that makes me feel. If it feels okay, then I won't feel the need to book any more house sits. What's going on over here, everyone? Everyone's telling me I should sit down and stop house sitting, Teddy. That's the deal. Except they don't know who they're talking to because I'm stubborn. No, they know exactly who they're talking to. I take that back. All we need. Let me ask y'all something, because Delilah, you've said this a couple of times. What makes you think my mind is not like okay? What makes you think house sitting doesn't allow me to rest my mind? Why do you say that? And I'm genuinely asking because I want to know. Like, so I'm here, right? Like I'm here chilling. Why would my mind be more rested in South Carolina at the temporary house or with Tommy? Is it because the pets wouldn't be around? Is that what you're saying? Is that what the difference would be? Like, get away from the pets, like the responsibility of the pets? Or is it the location? Because I'm here for another week and a half. Why wouldn't I be able to rest my mind here? Is it because I have pets to care for? So that's like causing, like that's distracting too. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But yeah, so I will be in South Carolina for that week, and then I will be back in North Carolina for about a month and a half. I think. Yeah, I'll be going back to North Carolina right before. I'll be going back to North Carolina right before Thanksgiving, and I actually have another gap in my schedule, where I'll either stay with Rum Tommy or I'll go back to South Carolina. But either way, the point is between November. What month are we in? October. Between November and December, well, January 3rd, I will be between North Carolina and South Carolina. My mental health. Nobody's gonna. No, if anybody watches the playback, they're not gonna see the comments. So I gotta read the thing, the name. Jen says, "My mental health is a term my generation doesn't use. If I was spending $500 a month on my journey, Starbucks couldn't what?" It's the newness of the home and the responsibility of someone else's home and pets. And with all you have going on, sometimes even one extra thing feels incredibly stressful or subconscious. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I could see that. Definitely the responsibility of the pets. I just finished my facials for 1 week. I'm so proud of myself, just sharing, not shifting conversations. Facials for 1 week, meaning like you did a facial every day. Is that what you mean? Um oh, okay, so hold on, let me go back. I still don't understand, Jen. It seems that house sitting is a distraction for you. What is? Are you talking about your comment about the mental health? Are you saying that you said my mental health is a term my generation doesn't use? If I was spending $500 a month on my journey, Starbucks couldn't. And then you said distraction is what you meant to write. It seems that house sitting is a distraction for you. Yeah. So are you saying that I'm just trying to oh, Starbucks wouldn't be a distraction. Starbucks is not a distraction. Starbucks is an overindulgence because the coffees are like 300, 400 calories, 500 calories. Are we talking about Starbucks or are we talking about house sitting? So I think you might have been responding to maybe like what Delilah had said, but also you were saying something as well. Well, I like Starbucks. She says Starbucks isn't great coffee. I like Starbucks. It's not about whether or not it's great coffee. But so you're saying if I was spending $500 a month on my journey, Starbucks wouldn't be a distraction. I don't understand. No, it's not worth the price. It's not worth the price. I just like it. Um, a lot of things we indulge in aren't worth the price these days. So Starbucks wouldn't be a distraction. I don't. I'm not really under. I don't really understand what you're trying to say because you shifted to house sitting. So my mental health is a term my generation doesn't use. If I was spending $500 a month on my journey, Starbucks couldn't, let's say, distract me. I don't. I do a lot of things that I shouldn't be doing. Um, okay. Jen says the house sitting leads to you being distracted, not being stable in a home, having your own coffee and food. I buy my own food every time. Well, I understand what you're trying to say, but I think we're conflating things that don't go together. Is house sitting a distraction? Yes. It is a wanted distraction, but maybe I should take a break from that distraction. Okay, I got y'all. I'm following. Whether it's because the pressure of the responsibility of the pets or the pets messing up my schedule, my sleep schedule, or the responsibility of someone else's home, or whether it's the traveling, moving from place to place. Should I potentially take a break from that um, you know, instability? Right. But to me, that's not related to my eating and drinking coffee. Like those things don't go together. Like I'm not making stupid decisions on drinking sugary coffee and eating fast food because I'm house sitting. Those things don't go together. Like because when I didn't have a kitchen in South Carolina, I house sat to cook and I did cook. I'm making these decisions now for whatever other reason. It's not because I'm house sitting. So to clarify, if I went back to South Carolina tomorrow and stayed there for a month, that wouldn't change my ability to eat out or to have Starbucks because I was just in South Carolina and you know what I did? I ate Bojangles and I went to Starbucks. Like it doesn't matter where I am, it matters the decision that I'm making. So distractions as far as like How I feel, sure, but as far as like the decisions that I'm making with what I'm drinking and eating, those things don't go together, not necessarily. Because when I was in South, when I'm at Wrong Tommy's house, you know what I go do? I go buy Dunkin', 2 coffees at one time. I go buy Dunkin', I eat breakfast cereal, I eat out, I have a kitchen right there, it works, no problem. I don't use it. Yeah, it's emotional, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I'm sorry, I missed something. Completely understandable. So as long as you like it and can truly afford it, and it didn't make you feel unwell, I think so. I could afford it, but not like, you know how like you can afford something, but you still overindulge. You know what I mean? Like, I can afford to eat out, but there's a level of like, first of all, you're not even picking good food, and two, you're just spending and spending and spend. So it's the same thing with the Starbucks. Like, that's my thing. Um, at home, you buy chicken fingers and French fries outside. I'm curious. Yes, I do. I do that. That was a pre Zepbound thing, and it's a during Zepbound thing. I have these and I didn't take it as a judgment. I always tell y'all I eat like a toddler, but I have these blocks where I will just not eat out because I'm focusing on whatever trying to, type of goal I'm gonna accomplish. So like back in June when I did the Venetian 30 and I lost that like 11 pounds in 1 month, I cut out all fast food. I had cut out all fast food. I think I was still drinking coffee. No, I had cut out my sweetened coffees too. No, but I was still making coffee at home. I had cut out McDonald's coffee and I was making coffee at home. So home doesn't determine my diet, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not like which generation is we got food at home? Is that all generations? Remember we were talking about my issues with grocery shopping? Oh, by the way, I've been doing. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Okay, Jen. This is how I know this is emotional. Something is going on with me. It's psychological, emotional. Something is going on with me. And it has nothing to do with where I am. So remember we were talking about, I just had like 4 or 5 thoughts at once. Remember we were talking about how I didn't realize it wasn't normal to buy like a month's worth of groceries at once. And we were talking about, I need to develop a habit of going to the grocery store once a week or sometimes twice a week, buy enough food for 3 or 4 days. So I've really, really been working hard on that for the past couple of months because it's serious to me. Like, I buy too much food and I don't eat it. So I got to about 5 to 7 days. Like, I got to about a week's worth of food. It was really hard for me to like buy so little that in 3 days I need to go back to the store. I was really like mentally struggling with that. But I was working on it. I had gotten to the point where I would buy like several weeks worth of food to about 1 week, maybe about 5, 7 days. So going to I need to go grocery shopping at least once a week now versus like once a month, which is an improvement. Until I don't know what's happened to me in the past 2 weeks. I was preparing for this house sit. I always place my grocery order. I always start preparing my grocery order in advance so that I can either do pickup or Instacart delivery when I get to where I'm going. So, like I said, I have been practicing only buying enough food for 1 week, and then when I run out, go either my house sit is over, or if it's a little longer, I go back and do another order. For some reason, when I was doing this order, which would have been in the past week or so, I went from being able to spend about $50 to $70 on groceries to like 125, meaning like I was trying to buy enough food for the entirety of my stay. And I haven't been doing that for like the past couple of months. So that's that spending issue coming up again. Also the like overindulging issue coming up again. So it's been showing up several ways, which is what makes me think it's like emotional or psychological. And Jen says her generation doesn't use mental health. Whatever you want to call it, like, it doesn't really matter what the term is. I just think that I think it should be called something though, right? Like, I do think it's something that's overused by like Gen Z and the younger generation. Millennials are kind of in the middle where like older millennials probably wouldn't say mental health, but younger millennials are kind of like close enough. Like, I just missed Gen Z. Gen Z starts in 97. I'm 96. So I say mental health because I got problems. Like as I started getting older, depression symptoms started to come up, and I don't know if it's just because I have I'm genetically predisposed based on my siblings and my parents and all of that. No, I know I'm genetically predisposed. I just don't know if that's the reasoning. Either way, it don't matter. The point is, ain't no pill gonna fix it. It's a habit thing. I struggle with bad habits. I work to develop better routines, and sometimes I just get off track from that. Now, why I've been off track from that for 2 weeks straight is what I guess I'm just working through. Um, so part of that could be the travel, but then again, it's like even when I go back home, which home is temporary housing, or if I go to wrong Tommy, I still eat the exact same way. Like that's how it's been for the past 2 weeks. I have been to wrong Tommy, the temporary house, and a house sit all in 2 weeks. And you know what was consistent? I didn't cook at none of them. I mean, other than a little bacon and eggs here, Tommy cooked some breakfast for me. But other than that, I was still eating out. So it didn't matter where I was. It was all about the decisions that I was making. I'm stupid busy and distracting myself. Maybe your eating habits is how you used to help deal with your seasonal depression. Well, that's exactly what y'all are smart. Why are y'all so smart? That's exactly what I talked about in therapy last year. I was frustrated because I couldn't cope with food. I was very, very frustrated. So on my one hand, my dietitian is telling me, like, because when I first started Zepbound, or like, y'all know how it is. It's kind of, you got to learn how to eat. But my dietitian on one hand is like, your weight loss is slow. You really do need to eat more. And then on the other hand, with my therapist, I'm like, I'm going through all of these different symptoms. I can't eat. I want to eat. I want to eat to cope, but my medication won't allow me to eat to cope. So it is that time of year where that comes up for me. And I guess I overestimated how prepared I was. Because I'm like, okay, like remember, we did that live stream a couple of months ago where I was like, y'all, I'm getting back into therapy. Because I almost quit YouTube. I almost quit YouTube. My therapist was like, keep your social circles. I eat chicken fingers and fries also, but at home I would never think to leave my house for it unless I'm already out. No, I'll leave the house for it. Several weeks. I forgot what I said that quick. The term is correct. I just don't say it and don't know anyone my age that uses it. That happens generation to generation. Because now I'm trying to think, do I hear it in real life people? I'm 46. Does Tommy cook, or is he a fast food eater? He does both. He's quicker to cook than I am. He does both. He's like, I'm the pot calling the kettle black. Like, I will get on him about eating out at work, and then I'll be eating out. But he's quicker to cook than I am. But he does also eat out. Like, he's more like you. I gotta sneeze. Don't laugh. I didn't mute. I wanted to mute, but I didn't. Do not say a word, okay? Tommy's not gonna leave his house to go get food necessarily. But if he's at work, he will eat out. If he's home, he's gonna cook. Me, on the other hand, I don't care where I'm at. If I don't feel like cooking, I'm getting in the car. But it takes effort. Like, it takes real effort for me to stay in the house and cook a meal, because I will get in my car and go. I will get in my car and go for chicken tenders, for chicken and rice, or chicken. Like, I know, I get that some people don't believe in like going out for simple shit. I will get in my car and go get chicken tenders. I will do it. And I need to stop doing that. Like, seriously. David doesn't cook. He only uses the smoker, and anything else I do, so he eats what I make. Yeah, my nose is itchy. When's the last time I had a Zyrtec? I've been taking it daily, but again, like, certain things have just been falling to the wayside. Like it's not just the eating thing. It's also like my skincare. skipping certain nights. You know what I mean? Like that's been happening lately. I've been telling y'all about that. But consistency is key. I struggle with consistency, which means I have to work extra hard about it. Some things just don't come natural to me. Like like habit like healthy habits. Let's say that. Bad habits come natural to me. Healthy habits that I'm trying to develop, having them stick don't come natural to me. Like I can't just start something new and then it sticks. No, I have to like be conscious of it every goddamn day. And I'm the type of person where skipping a day of something that I'm trying to develop a habit with can make or break me, because skipping a day means skipping a week. But because I'm conscious of that, I make an effort to like, no. Also, because I gotta come on here and see. Also, if I'm not doing my skincare, Delilah and Nicole are gonna notice. They watch me at night. They do, y'all. They watch me at night. So I get away with it like probably once a week, and then I'm like, get wash your face. Wash your face. Wash your face. Like I'll take showers. I haven't gotten to that point. Last year I was getting to the point where I was like, oh my god, I want to take a shower. I haven't gotten to that point yet. And I don't want to get to that point. So all of this to say, I know I'm like dumping a lot. But all of this to say, I think I need a combination of things, right? I just need some accountability. There's no excuse for choosing to go out and eat when I could just stay home and cook. I do that whether I'm home, house sitting, like it don't matter. I there's no excuse for that. So I don't have many options other than to just take accountability and cook. Like take accountability and cook. Now I do know that some of this just has to do with like how I feel at this time of year. I start getting scatterbrained. Like I start things get harder for me. But because I don't like Delilah, if you're still listening, what do you think about this analogy I'm about to give? There are different types of depressive people, right? Like there are different types of people with depression, right? There are people that have depression that is so severe they can't function without aid, like like they need medical or pharmaceutical intervention to really help them. There are some people that are kind of in the middle where they need like a little bit of maybe pharmaceutical intervention and some like habit changes, right? Some lifestyle changes. Well, I've been hovering in the last end of the spectrum where it's like I solely focus on lifestyle, and when I'm not doing that, like I slip. like in order to keep my symptoms at bay, I have to be very strict about like, especially this time of year, like I have to be very strict about the habits that I'm encouraging and developing, because I don't have any pharmaceutical intervention, nor do I feel like I necessarily need it. Oh, Nicole, you're such a stalker. You're such a stalker. I washed my face today, Nicole, I promise. And I put on sunblock. I did. But like, so it's like a spectrum. Like there are different types of, like depression manifests in different ways. And I think I just got ahead of myself. I just felt like because I was preparing this year, like this is the first time I'm preparing for it to come on, that I was kind of like good to go. And it's like, it's so like, it just creeps up on you. Like, why didn't I wash my face last night? Like, why didn't I, leave the house for 2 days? Or why did I eat out? Like, or why didn't leave the house for 2 days but ordered in? You know what I mean? Like, remember I told you I had to delete the delivery apps. I had to do that. Why did I choose to eat out for 4 days straight? Like, why? Like, it's just a whole bunch of like, why? Like, why am I doing this? And it's I'm not paying attention to like those symptoms are coming to the surface, and I have to be very like consistent in my lifestyle factors to keep them at bay. The last is, I fully understand what you mean. I'm sorry you are going through this, but I think you're on the right track with a plan. So long as the plan works most times, if you find it's not working more often, then it should then a new plan is needed. Yeah, so I'm locked in until January as far as house sitting. I'm not gonna book anymore with a caveat, because we talked about being in new places, right, and how that can like subconsciously be disruptive. I've been trying to, shouldn't have did this. I came to Florida. I've been trying to only focus on houses that I've been to before that are like close to each other. So I have a couple of new ones coming up. Like I said, I'm not gonna cancel on them. I don't want to ruin anybody's travel plans or anything. But the very last one I have is a house that I've been to 3 times, and it's like 20 minutes from Tommy. So it gives me the opportunity to be closer to him. My other family members, about 40 minutes away from them, 30 minutes, 40 minutes away from them. And I just like being in North Carolina. So the one that I'm going to be finishing out the year with is a house that I'm very familiar with. I know the temperament of the pets. I'm familiar with the area. Like, I'm familiar with the couple. So I'll be there for about 3 weeks. I have not stayed anywhere for longer than 2 weeks since I lived in Raleigh. I haven't stayed anywhere for longer than 2 weeks or a week and a half. No, 2 weeks. I think the longest house that I had was when I was on that farm. Worst decision ever. It was 2 weeks of consistency, but it was also when I started therapy. I started when I was on that farm. But it was because the schedule of the like roosters waking me up at 6, 7 a.m. I work until 1 a.m. I cannot be having my sleep disrupted unless my body just naturally wakes up. I cannot be waking up to an alarm, a rooster alarm at 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, I can't do that. So that was bad. I was sleep deprived when I was there. But since then, I haven't been anywhere for more than like a week to a week and a half at a time. So December, I'm looking forward to December because I'll be in one place for 3 weeks straight. And then ideally, well, I have a birthday to go celebrate, but after that, not my birthday, someone else's birthday. After that, ideally, I will go sit my ass down in South Carolina. I will try to go sit my ass down in South Carolina for, a month or two until my birthday in March. So that's my plan. But until I get there, my plan for now is to do all of the things that I don't want to do. What have y'all been struggling with lately? Like, what have you not wanted to do, but you know you should be doing it? Do all of the things I don't want to do, which is cook. Cook some more. I can't say I don't want to work out. I've been feeling good about working out. I've been feeling good about walking. Thank y'all for that. Thank y'all for dragging me by my braids into my walks. Yes, Jen and CT. Thank you for dragging me. They took me by and drug me into the freaking street to make me walk, okay? So that's been going good. In fact, when I get over here, I'm gonna go. My phone is dying, so I'll be off of here soon. Nicole, it's not funny. It's not funny, Nicole. It's not. Because Nicole and Sydney and the rest of y'all are like much more gentle. Like, oh, I like walking. Oh, walking is good. Oh, walking helped me lose weight. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then there's Jen and Sweet Tea that's just like, all the bad bitches walk. Like, I don't know what you doing, but y'all stress me out. Maybe y'all are the problem. Maybe all of you are just like, maybe y'all. Maybe it's you. Maybe I just blame all of you. But yeah, like, Sweet Tea and Jen are just like, I lost 100 pounds walking. All the bad bitches walking. I don't know what you talking about. I would get outside if I was you. I don't know. Like, that's how they was acting. Oh, is that behind a paywall? I'll pay extra to see it. No, we've been, Delana, where have you been? We've been live. It's the, did you watch the live stream with me and Sweet Tea? Me and Sweet Tea did a live stream together. And I think we were talking about it even before that. I think it was like even a day before that. I don't know, but it's public. It's public. It's well, I would hate for you to have to go dig through live streams. But the point is, Sweet Tea and Jen was just like, all the baddies walk. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. Like, walking, the Jen's like, I lost 120 pounds walking. I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm just like, We are the good influences. Nicole, did your cup come yet? Guys, I bought Nicole one of these. I did. Because when I showed it on Amazon, she was the first one that was like, "Oh, that's cute," and I'm like, "See, we're here. But I got her a different color, and it's so nice to just. It has a straw right there. You just checked. It says it's gonna be delivered today, so it'll be there eventually. I'm an overthinker. But a part of this is me coming to talk to y'all, not to complain or feel bad for myself. I promise y'all, like lately, I've been feeling really good. What if I'm feeling good because I'm overindulging in stupid stuff? My therapist was like, we went from one session where we were talking about me being mad about something, and I had some like anger homework, and then by the time I came back, she was like, "Yeah, how are you feeling? How's your anger?" I'm like, I forgot we talked about that because I've been fine. I was like, I haven't been feeling anxious. Because I've been spending money and eating. Now, she does always ask how my appetite is doing, and so I do tell her, like, I've been overindulging lately. Like, I don't know what it is. Some of those bad habits are coming up for me. But, so, I kind of feel embarrassed now. Maybe I've been feeling good because I've been buying tumblers. I've been buying something. I bought these shades in the past week or so. I've been buying a lot of stuff. Like, I've just been spending money. And sometimes we need to talk it out with third-party non-echo channel members. Yes. Well, I also don't like. Y'all feel like this is an echo chamber? I feel like we just get along really well because y'all tell me the truth. I feel like y'all are not all the same. We just happen to get along, and like I don't know. I kind of feel like reliably I'm gonna get told the truth. I feel like reliably or like I'm gonna get some sort of pushback. And it also like helps me reflect on like when I'm being incredibly stubborn. And it's like everybody is telling you to sit down, and I'm like, I don't care. I care, but like I'm a safe face and say I don't care. Because you're right. Like I guess I'm just trying to figure out how to make lemonade out of lemons, and it's not as bad as I say. I can work it out. Oh no, I don't think it's an echo chamber so long as Jen is around. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, how can you be in an echo chamber when you have Jen as like not only a subscriber but a moderator? Like Jen it don't matter what I say. Jen is gonna say what Jen feels, and I feel like most of y'all are that way. Some of y'all are just nicer about it. Sunshine and Nicole is like, V, it's okay, we support you. Just do what's best for you, girl. Like, maybe a little bit of this will be better, maybe a little bit of that would be better, but at the end of the day, whatever works for you. And then like Jen would probably be like the most ruthless, and then Delilah is like right behind her. I was like Delilah is like, how would I describe Delilah? Delilah is like, oh, I can't explain it. Like Jen is straight up like, I don't get why you're making this so hard. Jen is like, I don't get why you're making this so hard. Like clearly, this is the problem. This is what you need to do. Now I do feel like the more I explain, that like eventually something clicks, and Jen's like, oh well, I didn't get that extra part was a consideration. So okay, maybe I understand what you're trying to say a little bit, but still, like you're making this mad difficult for no reason. Like that's how Jen is, right? But Delilah is more like firm, but understanding. Okay. Like Delilah's very firm, but she's not like, I think Delilah just certain things a little more. Like, because Delilah knows what it's like to like go through depression. So, well, I'm not saying Jen doesn't, but it's just Delilah is, I get pushback. Like I get pushback from them both. They give me the most pushback. It's just they do it differently. Jen says she's trying to be nicer. I don't agree, Jen. I just don't take offense because I love you all. I like you. You think Jen is very nice? We got different definitions of nice. Nicole is nice. Nicole is nice. Sydney's nice. Sunshine is nice. Harji is nice. Jen is Jen. Jen is a different category. Like Jen is not nice. Jen is just, she's a different lane. Like Jen is just like, Jen is different. like see, even Nicole saying "aw," right? No, Jen wouldn't respond like that. Jen wouldn't be like, "Oh, you think I'm nice?" Jen would be like, "Yeah, I try." Jen would be like, "I'm working on it." Like it's different. It's not better or worse. It's just different, right? Like y'all the ones that said y'all saw that Jen was a moderator and it made y'all fall out the clouds because Jen's that girl. Jen is different. Jen is a different breed. And I feel like we here. I feel like we go together. Like we in there like swimwear. I feel like I go together with so many of y'all, but differently. Like I feel like me and Jen are here. Like me and Holly are here. Me and Nicole are here. But we're just, it's different. Like we're here in different ways. Delilah. Like Delilah is like, it's so weird with Delilah because we're here and then wrong Tommy comes into the room. They've been a little like poundy, like low key trying to jump me in the comments lately, so whatever. But then wrong Tommy comes in the room. It's like last night Sydney said put the candy in the freezer. I said throw that shit away. Y'all be getting on me when I throw stuff out, but I'm not gonna lie. I told my cousin like earlier, I was like, I'm throwing that candy away. I was fed, y'all. I'm fed up. I'm fed up with the constipation. I am fed up with the eating out. I feel sick. Not to say that I won't ever eat out again. I gotta concentrate. I gotta. Y'all know me. When I start segueing too much, I get into my challenge bag. But I was like, I'm throwing that candy away. But when I tell y'all I'm throwing stuff away, y'all be like, no, don't throw it away. Give it away. No, don't throw it away. Save it. No, don't throw it away. I'm just like, sometimes you just gotta throw shit away. I'm not ungrateful. I'm so happy about the gift, but it's like, Nicole is soft and is blunt. In my opinion, that's all nice. Just the approach is different. Still real and honest and nice. I think y'all are all honest. Like I think y'all are all honest. I think y'all are all real, which is probably why I attract the people that I do. And then the ones that can't really handle that realness, they don't stay long. I try to be inclusive. Jen says, I heard someone say they were a people pleaser. I'm a people pleaser and proud. I used to be a people pleaser. Not no more. Because I realized that no, that's a story time. People will fuck you over. So ain't no point in being a people pleaser because people will fuck you over. People will fuck you over. So ain't no point in trying to please nobody. This is the beauty. Like I was so afraid to start YouTube because I was afraid of being judged. But the way through that for me is to develop the feelings of I don't give a fuck. Like you have to develop the spirit of I don't give a fuck. Stomp that shit and throw it away. Oh my gosh. Y'all, but that's bad juju. What if I never get another gift again? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of gonna throw it away, guys. Like, I know y'all will like give it to the trick-or-treaters, but I just can't have it around right now. Like, I can't have it around right now. I really would love to give it to some trick-or-treaters, but we got a whole extra 5 days until Halloween. I can't deal with that. I stick by putting that candy in the freezer. I'm in the camp of not totally denying myself of something. I will limit, but not deny. I am team deny, Sydney, but it's not a one size fits all, right? My triggers, I need to deny. So like gluten is a trigger for me and I've been indulging in it lately. This is why I don't allow myself certain indulgences. Some things just have to be for me, not, I don't think this applies to most people. I just think I'm weird in this way. Certain things I can't moderate. I can't moderate. So if I try, it turns into a downward spiral, like gluten. So when I got rid of it cold turkey in August, I had no problems. I just don't eat that. I just don't have it. I indulged one time and haven't stopped since. Now, I haven't been eating it like a normal person, but I still have it like several times a week. Really, it comes in the form of like the breading on my chicken tenders. And then the Twix, right? I shouldn't even have access to a Twix because if there's a cookie inside or cracker or something, it's a cookie. That's gluten. Like, I shouldn't even have access to it. So, like, certain things I just can't moderate. I just can't. And that, honestly, that probably is related to partially why I've been overindulging lately, is because my trigger has I've constantly been giving access to my trigger, which is flour, gluten, not starch, gluten, flour. So, the chicken tenders, which I like being in Florida because they have grilled ones here. They got a couple of places that have grilled chicken tenders, but like the Twix, because if I think about the foods I've been indulging in, they all involve some sort of flour. They do. So that's a huge trigger for me, which is why I just got cold turkey. I throw stuff away or give it to my son and tell him to take this away. I would love to just take it to Ron Tommy, but I won't see him for another 3 weeks or so I can't carry it around with me. So it's gonna have to die. Chocolate must die. I'm a recovering BEDer, so I can't always have moderation because the demon doesn't have exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I never got diagnosed, but I can't moderate certain things, and I think that people that can, it can be healthy to moderate. But I can't moderate certain things. So I know my weaknesses, and every now and again, because you hear, oh, it's okay to have a little. Oh, you can't give this up completely. Oh, you can't do that. So every now and again, that demon gets a hold of me. Like, it's okay to just have it once. It's okay to have it a little bit, but not for me. Like, it all started with one order of chicken tenders. I hadn't eaten chicken tenders in like 2 months because I was gluten free. They're breaded. I can't have them. I had them one time. Been eating them ever since. What about those Bear chicken nuggets? I love Bear, but aren't those gluten? Isn't that flour? Or are they gluten free? I love Bear. I love Bear chicken nuggets. Bear chicken nuggets. Well, I was getting the chicken. Yeah, I was getting chicken nuggets and the chicken strips. Gluten free. No, just Bear chicken nuggets are not gluten free. They contain wheat flour. Yeah, I stopped buying them because I assumed they were wheat flour. They're delicious though. They're so good. But yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. I think that's my aha moment. I think that's my aha moment. I've been allowing the thing that causes me to overindulge. I've been allowing it into my diet regularly lately, so that's probably a big deal. So a combination of moving around, eating my trigger, eating my trigger. That sounds like the name of a song. Eating my trigger. I think Real Good is gluten free, but don't quote me. I don't think I've had Real Good. Real Good chicken tenders. I would say I do feel better now that I talk to y'all, even though Jim was trying to jump me, and Delilah. But I'm glad y'all don't give up on me. I know I'd be annoying sometimes. Lightly breaded chicken strips. Grain free, gluten free. Oh, they're gluten free. They are gluten free. I don't know if y'all can see. Free. It's a gluten free and grain. Let's see if I can find these. But yeah, I've been indulging into some of my old habits lately. And it's time to tighten up. I'm okay with that. Oh, Sunshine, you're still here? I thought you got sick of me and left. But I appreciate y'all. That's why I don't mind being one, I don't mind being honest and candid to people that are gonna tell the truth, regardless of how I feel. You know what? I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know. But it's also different because there's some. My audio's gonna change, y'all. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I gotta put this phone on the charger. There's also relatability with us having weight loss goals, but some of us, like, we all started from different places, right? So some of us didn't have an issue with food, and some of us had diagnosed issues with food, and some of us are in between. So different things are going to work for different people, and I know that some of the things that we go through may seem difficult, or like even a little lonely, like it's a little lonely sometimes. It's a little lonely on Hot Girl Walk Mountain. It's a little lonely up here on Hot Girl Walk Mountain. It's really not though. It's not. As Sunshine, we straight told her how to go to her neurologist in hopes of getting insurance coverage for her migraines. You know, sometimes omitting things is required. Y'all told me a lot of shit that I wouldn't have thought to do. I mean, down to getting my Zepbound mailed to me because it was in a different state. Like, just obvious shit, some, and then other things I hadn't considered. Like, y'all telling me to get Amazon affiliate links. If I start to get a little, like, Countessy on y'all, feel free to tell me. I need to stop picking on Countess. I like her. I just, you know, she makes herself an easy target. So, okay, so the overall point, right? Weight loss is hard. Now, the reason that I wanted to kind of take a step back and be vulnerable is because I've been having fun lately with the, you know, boosting of the confidence and practicing being arrogant. It's been fun. Indulging in some superficial content has been fun, but I just wanted to make sure I took a step back and show y'all that, like, I'm human. Play as fuck up, okay? So, you know, I'm human. I am struggling with a lot of old habits that part of me felt, not that they were resolved, but like I'm a little bit forgot where I came from. You know, it happens to the best of us. Like, I always say, people lose weight and forget where they came from. Well, sometimes I forget my struggles with food. Like, because Zepbound works so well, especially being on a 10 milligram, sometimes I forget that I'm vulnerable to certain things, right? Like, sometimes I forget that I have to work extra hard. I'm not gonna lie, like, because, you know, one of the things about skinny talk is, like, they're like, oh, just do this and just do that. And I know that can be frustrating to some people, but I try to just pay attention to the stuff that applies to me. And one of the things that I forget is that I gotta work a little harder. Even on a GLP-1, when it comes to my relationship with food, when it comes to SAD, right, with the fall, I gotta work a little harder, right? That's why I took the whole walking thing seriously when y'all brought it up. I think it was like, it'll be really good for your mental health. I hadn't considered, well, actually, several of y'all said that. I hadn't considered it. I don't care. Listen, it's gonna be, no, let me not take that, because I'll be eating my words by the end of November. I was about to say, it's gonna be a cold day in hell before y'all, like, when y'all convince me that about, like, walking for weight loss. Like, you'll never convince me, but I can't say that because, you know, like, y'all convince me of a lot of shit. But that's not why I started. I started because I'm trying to get ahead of, like, you know, it's about to get real dark out there for me. Like, not physically outside, yes, but, like, in here, it's about to get real dark emotionally and mentally for me. So, because I know that, let me just start doing the things I need to do now. Off topic, Nicole, that was cute. Pretending COS is full of it on Dee Dee's live. Nicole was pretending. Oh, you pick on COS, I pick on Nick. Michelle sent me one of Nick's videos, or Neek. Is it Nick or Neek? I always forget. She sent me one of her videos and I couldn't even open it. Michelle, if you're still listening, I'm so sorry, girl. I have not been able to click on the video yet. Oh my God. I promise you guys, I'm not a pick on her. Like, if I pick on you, it's because it's out of love. Like, there's something in you that I like. I'm not a bully. So if I can't even get myself to poke fun, like if I can find a way to poke fun, it's because like I see something in you that I like. But if I can't even find a way to poke fun, it's just like I don't want to come off as being nasty. So it's like, so Michelle, I am committed to like reacting to the content that people send me. So I'm gonna do it. But man, she stresses me out. She stresses me out. We all make mistakes. It's just learning from them and moving on. Zepbound is a tool, and we still have to show up and do the work. Absolutely. And kick yourself or let us kick you in the ass to stay on that journey. I'd be ready to quit, y'all. 242 pounds down, only walking. How else can we show you otherwise? I believe in aliens. I'll believe in aliens before I believe in walking for weight loss. I don't care what none of you say. I don't care what none of, as Jen says, you're stubborn. It's actually really funny. Tommy has his hands full. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget those words. Yeah. So I'm cool. Like, I'm okay. I don't feel depressed, but you know, it's almost like level of like muscle memory or like whatever the mental version of muscle memory is like. So I'm seeing the symptoms, I'm seeing the signs, and we're gonna work through it. So I'm gonna keep doing my walking, I'm gonna keep working out, I'm gonna commit to cooking at least twice a day, or doing some sort of like meal prep, at least cooking and then having maybe something left over. I'll do that and try to reduce my eating out to once a week, which may seem extreme. Does that seem extreme? I don't think so. I think for me, it's necessary. I'm gonna back off the gluten again. You know how they say how many times an addict has to quit before it sticks? I don't know. How many times do smokers have to quit smoking before it sticks? That's how it is with me and gluten, because I keep convincing myself that I can have a little bit of it. I really do. Like smokers that convince themselves they can have one cigarette, they've fallen off the train all over again. They've fallen off the train all over again. I'm the same way with wheat. Like I convince myself that I can have a little bit, and then I'm starting from the top again. So, wait, what? Hold on. I'm with you on the SAD is creeping up on me too. Hopefully you guys will help me push through it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it a lot, and I might start some TikTok content on it so it's shorter. Oh, Chicago. Oh God, that just hurt my chest. Oh, I was in Chicago earlier this year, and it was in June, and it was nice. Y'all Chicagoans, y'all don't know how to deal with heat at all. Like, I was just walking around in my little cute little sundress, and everybody had fans, and was like, oh God, it's hot. Oh my God, it's hot. Oh God. I'm just like, it's only like 85 degrees. Like, calm down. But yeah, Chicago in the fall, winter, I've not been, but I feel for you. So we're gonna talk about it a lot. So Jen's comment didn't get addressed though. What did Jen say? I'm nosy. Y'all stop telling me this. No, don't stop. But y'all know when y'all tell me this stuff that be happening in all the channels, I'm gonna start asking questions. So now y'all have to tell me. Like, tell me. I don't have no job. I don't have nowhere to be. Tell me. I'm nosy. Sunshine, I'm coming to Chicago this weekend. So, Harji, you're going from Texas to Chicago? That's such a trip. Wow. I hope the storm didn't last too long. Okay, so wait, hold on. Let's back up. What's the context? Like how did Countess come up? Like, were y'all talking about Countess on the show? Like, was the show about Countess, or was like did y'all just happen to bring it up in the comments? Stereotype? Y'all don't want that. Y'all don't need that in your life. Y'all know I don't listen. You know what? Okay, I'm not gonna even do that to y'all. I'm not gonna do that because I don't give a shit. I just be like, who said what? Like that time I played DD's stream because I wanted to see what happened in the comments. What they gonna do? Sue y'all? She interviewed her. She interviewed her. Oh. And essentially y'all were saying that like she's full of it. Okay, that makes sense. I'm just nosy. I'm not gonna go watch it. I'm not that nosy. But interesting. I don't know what I did. Oh, that must be sunblock on my pants. Oh, okay. I was just being nosy. I'm sorry. Y'all can't bring stuff up in the chat and me not say it out loud. Like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be like, who said what on DD's channel? Karen said what? Y'all know I can't. I try to stay away from I try, unless y'all recommend it. I don't get into reacting to other people's content because they be getting mad at me. Um, they be getting mad at me. So, whatever. All right. So I would say that's pretty much it. But now I'm kind of just wondering like what I'm doing. So I mean, scale is up 5 pounds. It was up. It was 6, and then I had a little I had a little session right with the bathroom, and now it's down. It's the 5. So I'm not tripping on it. We'll see where I am by the end of the week or by the beginning of next week, and then we have to do another video. Oh, while we're here, while Jen's here, do we want to finalize the stuff for the November challenge? I'm sorry I was so cranky, y'all. If y'all want to count all y'all activity, count your activity. I just had an attitude yesterday, so I was being a bit of a bitch. Like, whatever. If you didn't love me, you wouldn't be here. Like, it wasn't toward y'all. I had some stuff going on, and I was just like, whatever. I just want to wait. I want to know, but I won't go watch because I don't care that much. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't care. It was funny because people were asking questions, but she wouldn't read them. Hi, everyone. Just popping in. Holly, I sent you an email with my phone number. I sent you an email, girl. I didn't want to just be weird and text you. So you can either text me or you can email me back. Holly, are you waking up from your nap, girly? I feel like Holly's always asleep during my streams. Oh, you did? Okay, I have to... Let me see. Hello? What the hell? Okay. I'll check later. I'm sorry. I got 2 phones, so whatever. Delilah, I just brought up what I told you I saw about the interview and not answering her blood sugar medical question. Well, see, interviewing somebody like Countess when we've already established that she I was about to say she don't share too much, but that's not quite how I would put it. You can't expect direct answers out of her. I mean, I'm not talking about Didi, like, as far as, like, she should have interviewed her, but I'm just saying, for an audience, watching a Countess interview is, like, I would think I would think that it would leave more questions than answers, and you just kind of got to go into it knowing that. You know what I mean? Is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. It's that kind of avoidance of questions that turn me off. What's the point of having a allow dismiss? Oh, I got it. It's because I was using the Google Voice app. I got it, Holly. Y'all are funny. Y'all be everywhere. I don't know how y'all do it. Like, not that there's anything wrong with anybody else's channel. It's just y'all are very diverse. I always say it. Like, y'all be everywhere. Knowing everything. Everything. If you haven't already, please like the stream. Yeah. If you please like the stream. Okay. Y'all can keep talking about that because I'm gonna keep being nosy. But can we like finalize the November challenge while we're here? Because you know why not? It's a little muggy outside anyway, so I'm kind of like delaying my walk. Like I'm kind of like procrastinating on it because it's like sticky outside. It's like oh, as soon as I walk outside, like it's just kind of like sticks to my skin. What? Y'all gonna make me start a stereo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Y'all are gonna make me do it. I didn't want to do it. But I cannot sit here and read this. What challenge? Laughing my ass off. Holly, you are not invited because you don't want to walk. We are doing 30 days of okay, we're doing a walking challenge for November, but the girls was like, I'm counting all of my activity for the day, vanity. Okay, whatever. So I guess it's an activity challenge. Y'all gotta stop with the sunshine. I don't know who I hate more. Who do I hate more? Sunshine. I'm gonna remove you from my safe space, Sunshine. I'm gonna like do my clavicle check and be like, Amy and Sunshine are not allowed into my safe space. Oh god, I was everywhere trying to find support and knowledge when I started my Zepbound journey. I researched the hell out of stuff before I committed. Yeah, she was on Zepbound before switching to Compound, so I kind of answered the question before us. Well, I'm so glad you're here with us, Sunshine, and I like your new thumbnail. Now it's an activity challenge. They jumped me yesterday, Holly. I was like, listen, we are doing deliberate walks. I don't want to hear I did laundry all day and it says I walked a mile. No, that don't count. And they was like, listen, I said it counts, so it counts. I'm like, you know what? Y'all got it. So I'm like, okay, the girl said it counts, so it counts. The girl said it counts, so it counts. What am I supposed to do? I'm sad I'm not in the know on the inside jokes. Okay, I'm about to catch you up right now, Delilah, because you probably just been busy. Okay, so boom. Holly said that she got a knee replacement and that it feels like a wooden leg. And then Nicole was like, oh my God, Holly, I'm so sorry. You know Nicole. Like, okay, like, Holly, like, I'm sorry that you have a pet leg, but like, are we gonna like go on our hot girl walk or not? Like, are we doing that? And now Sunshine can't let the peg leg comment go. Sunshine won't let it die. She won't let it die. And also Jen talked about doing Jen wants to gain weight but won't eat enough, whatever. Jen talked about doing a walking challenge for November and possibly including some weighted vests. So we did a live stream about that yesterday, but I was cranky when I got on the live stream because I had a lot of stuff going on and I just kept pushing the live stream back and back and back. And Nicole was like, oh my God, why are we always waiting on you? And I'm like, fine, let me just go live. So I was just like, I just had so much going on. And I was like, you know what? We're doing this challenge. I don't know why we're doing this, but whatever. I'm a hot girl. I'm walking. I'm hot girl. I'm walking. And whatever. Like, whatever. Your steps throughout the day don't count. I hate step counting. It's so stupid. And the girls were like, movement counts, girl. Movement counts. I'm just like, okay. Jen says I was going to suggest an activity challenge and make the minutes per week ago. I'm not doing that. I was busy working now. You're frozen. What the fuck? I'm rewinding to see if it will not freeze. I'm eating now against my will. Holly, I hope you are taking the joke well. I mean, no harm at all. Just like I make fun of sharp clavicles. Trust me, Sunshine, Holly is not easily offended, okay? Holly, like, trying to offend Holly is like trying to offend me. Holly is like we're so like this. Like, we're so similar. Holly's like my new fairy godmom, okay? And then there's you, Sunshine, and I'm like, y'all are a little too similar. Y'all are a little too similar. Like, so which one of you did, like, and then, you know, you say things that just make me, like, want to laugh, and I'm like, that's not funny. But it is funny. But it is funny. Trust me, Holly, she's fine. She's not offended. Keep being you, Sunshine. I'm trying to decide which one of y'all I hate more. Okay. So minutes per week, I'm not doing that. I've decided no, I'm not doing that. No, we're not about to undo everything. We've decided on miles per week. Just include all your activity toward your miles if that's what you want to do. But we're not about to undo mileage for minutes. Minutes sound too close to steps. Oh, speaking of which, now as far as an app where we can all track this, I think I'm gonna go with the original app that I picked because it's free. I found an app that was much nicer. But it's a paid app. It's like $6-7 a month. I don't want to make people have to do all that. So we're gonna go with the original pedometer app. As far as I know, this is free. It's called Step Up. Let me double check. Because I would hate for it to be like, oh, your free trial is over. No, it's free. So I'm gonna share it on my community tab. Pick me next week. See, this is what I'm talking about. So this is what it looks like. I haven't been walking much today because I just got up not too long ago. But we have a Venetians group. And I can invite people to the group. That way we can all keep track of our step count as a group. Okay. Oh, it's not gonna let me paste the link. Well, I'll have to put it on my community tab. Is it clickable for y'all? Join the Venetians group on Step Up, a fun step challenge app. What do y'all think? Is it clickable for y'all? If not, I'll put it on the community tab. Did y'all end up getting anything from Amazon yesterday? Did anybody get any tumblers or a walking belt, running belt, or a selfie light? Did y'all get anything? Oh, I was gonna show y'all the thing I got from Nicole, but well, it's this, but I was gonna show y'all the color, but I don't want to show y'all before she gets it. Nicole, the way I almost had like a meltdown trying to pick the right color, which is it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. And then Nicole says, "You ordered a blender." Oh, it's not clickable. Okay, so I'll put it on the community chat. You ordered a blender, Harji. What you making, smoothies? Yeah, I knew. Delilah told me a long time ago that the links aren't clickable, and yes, I know. See, and there she goes. As soon as I say Delilah, yes, Delilah told me a long time ago in Verticals that the links aren't clickable. So I don't even know why I just did that. Harji bought a blender. What are you making? I haven't blended anything in a hot minute. They just like I'm not about to clean it. I don't want to clean it. Oh my gosh, Nicole's not gonna be there until this evening, 4:45 to 7:45. That's so whack. Nicole is from a different planet. It doesn't like pastel colors. But like, look at these tumblers. They're Are these would you consider these pastels? It's giving pastel. It's giving pastel. It's giving pastel. It's a gray. Well, I guess it's supposed to be blue, but it looks very gray. It's giving pastel. It's giving pastel. Oh, the link worked. So what happened? Like, if you just tap it, please don't buy a blender. I'm not. What am I gonna do? Put it in I already carry an air fryer around with me, for my bacon and for my wings. I'm not gonna buy any more appliances. Who's coloring with me next year? Like, are we getting coloring books? Is that what you mean? Oh, you only had 3 or 4 things on the Amazon link. I'm buying my tumbler next week. I have too many colors right now. I need a new outfit to match. Oh, you ordered for someone so they can make some smoothies. Oh, well, that's nice. Please don't buy a blender. I'm not gonna buy a blender. I'm not gonna buy anything else. I'm not gonna buy. Let me check my Amazon cart. Let me make sure I don't have anything that I need to purchase, because Jen, I have a traveling air fryer. It's the what's the chick from Berry something or other? Drew Barrymore. I don't know her name. Guys, I still have stuff in my cart. Look, I have a visor and I have another Owala tumbler. I'm not gonna get it. I promise I'm not getting it. But look, I want that one. I want that one. I'm not gonna get it though. Drew Barrymore. I said Barry Drew Moore. I love all Ninja products. I had a Ninja Foodie. Was it a Foodie? Is that what it's called? I had the 5-in-1 Ninja air fryer pressure cooker. I had that one, but I got rid of it when I moved and bought a new air fryer. Yeah. What are we coloring? Are we getting coloring books? I like to color. I don't. I should more, but I love coloring. Hello, Rogers. Is it the Beautiful brand? Yes, I carry that one in my trunk. I carry that one in my trunk. I have a traveling air fryer. What else do I have that's outrageous? I have a folding chair. I had a traveling desk, but I left it in South Carolina. It looks like I live outside of my car. I mean, outside of my car. It looks like I live in my car. It's a cooking planner. Oh, a coloring. Oh, Lord, I need glasses. A coloring planner. Yeah, let's do that. You know, I planners every year because they're just so cute and I love the stickers and all of the different themes and stuff. And I never use it. I have a planner right now that's unused and it goes into 2026. Actually, yeah. Where are we buying the coloring planner from? See, look at me already trying to buy stuff. Look at me already trying to buy stuff and things. Already trying to buy stuff and things. I love a Ninja Crispier. We use it more than we use the oven. Ninja, I've been buying Ninja products since I was a teenager. I've had several coffee makers, blenders, air fryer. Like Ninja is that girl. The only thing I haven't had is a Ninja Creamy, and I want one. I'm gonna put it out there into the YouTube universe. Maybe I have a subscriber that's listening in the clouds that's like that. We're gonna send Vanity a Ninja Creamy. No, I don't need that. I take that back. I take it back, universe. I do not need that. that's like buying a blender and traveling with that. I don't need that. Remember to put the app link. Okay, let me put it on the communities tab now. Let me put it on the tab now. Now I may have to like learn how to use this app, but I did create a Venetian group. The Venetians. Invite to Venetians. Copy link. I'm not gonna create a whole post around it. I'm gonna post it, but I won't give it any context until after I get off of here. Like I'm not gonna put a message with it because I don't feel like doing that. Join the Venetians group on Step Up, a fun step challenge app. Okay, there we go. Post it. I got an ice cream maker. Forgot what it's called. It's from 2023. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's I don't need that. I don't need an ice cream maker. I would love an ice cream maker, but I don't need an ice cream maker. I bought Lola and I matching Abercrombie. It's leopard. We are gonna look so corny. That's my done buy for the week. You took your pick already? You were supposed to take it on the first. Ooh, you took your pick already. Are you cheating? Oh, guys, yeah, pictures starting next week. Well, you don't have to share them, but you know, if you want to. Does everybody know how to post in the community so you can post your updates as far as you're walking? Abercrombie. Jen, you give like you're bougie, but you're like a different kind of bougie from me. Like Abercrombie. I don't know why I think bougie when I think Abercrombie. Abercrombie. I used to make fruit sorbet for my hubby because he can't have cow's milk. Wow. Before girls, I'm gonna look different in 5 days. I know, I'm just a little bit of a perfectionist. Oh wow, Jen, you've been a Venetian for 4 months. I think you have 2 more months until your badge changes again. I think it changes again at 6 months. Jen is a bougie dog mom. You gotta take pictures, Jen. I wanna see. We're gonna try to get Jen to gain 10 pounds in November. Everybody should be taking pictures. I'm again a pot calling the kettle black, as if I took any pictures yet. But we are gonna take pictures. So 10 miles per week, starting minimum, right? This is where the Step app will come into place, because I guess if we want to be a bit competitive, we can see like who's in the lead. But at least the goal is to get at least 10 miles worth of movement for the week, per week, for the month of November. So that's going to include your Stairmasters, your treadmill, your walking. If you're wearing your tracker, it's going to count toward your mileage, because the girls jump me. I'll take pictures of us being corny when it comes in. I'm 200. I feel like I can't get to 199. Oh my God. That happened to me, Michelle. That happened to me. That happened to me. That happened to me. Are you mentally ready to get to 199? I remember when I got to 199, I was like, okay, that doesn't count, because I'm gonna bounce back up to like 2012. But when I got like 197, I wouldn't even acknowledge it for real. I was just like, I still feel 220. It's like watching a pot boil, yes. I'm not doing that. I won't remember to use the tracker. Do you have another way to track if you're walking 10 miles per week, Delilah? Because Holly said to pull out a map, like the good old days, like the olden days. And Delilah, your phone is a tracker. You can't just set the pedometer up on your phone? I'm at 159 and stuck, not moving. Yeah, I can't believe I made it down to 179. It was just nice to see the 7 on the scale. It was 179.8. I was bound to go back up. I did make it to 179.6, but I was bound to go back up. It don't count until I make it to like the 7, like 177, 187. Like once I'm like 2 to 3 pounds below like the whole number, then I count it. Oh, okay. Well, walk anyway, Delilah. Get outside and walk. I bought a cheap smartwatch on Amazon for $20. Let me see. Smartwatches. Let's see if I can find one. Smartwatch. $23. I see this one. And it got good reviews too. It actually has 5 stars. That's hard to accomplish. I see another one that's a 4.8. They got some decent, not decent, they got some good, what appears to be good smartwatches for less than $50. Not to say that y'all have to buy anything, but just because Jen mentioned it. I'm at 184 as of last Monday. I weigh in on Mondays. And Sunshine's goal is 140. I am going to have to fight for this next 40 pounds, which I really think it's going to be 50, but I gotta focus. As the girls on TikTok say, you gotta lock in. Because I stepped on my home scale today, and my last weigh-in on my home scale, because I've been gone, was from July, and I was 188. So from July, August, September, October, 3 months, I should at least be 10 pounds down now. Like, I was just 188 in July. I should at least have lost another 10 pounds by now. What? Okay, yes. So somebody's gonna say yes. The fire happened. I keep forgetting that so much happened. So much has happened. I'm gonna sit down. Still at 140. I'll be considered overweight. 5'2". Oh, Sunshine, we're close in height. Okay, so Sunshine, let's talk for a second. So I picked my goal as 142, and that's still overweight for me at 5'3". But it's like big, like it's the first couple of pounds into being overweight. So now that I'm 60 pounds down, I'm very much so considering moving my goal. But I want to get to 142 first. But I think once I get there, I'm gonna want to go down to 130. 179. Oh my God. I made it to 179 earlier this week, and now I'm back to 184. 184. Oh my God. And I feel a little bloated too. Like, of course I feel bloated from the constipation, but I also feel like puffier in my arms and in my face and stuff like that. But, you know, it happens. 137 I would be considered healthy. It's 139 for me. 139 I would be considered healthy BMI, or 140, something like that. So I'm but for our height range, like for me at 5'3", healthy is between 105 and 139. So I'm thinking I'll land, depending on my body composition, I'll land around 130. $21.99 for a smartwatch. Okay. But I'll look gaunt in the face. I want to hold on to my cheeks. Don't say that. Now, Sunshine, have you been overweight your whole life? Because that's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. The fact that you said you'll look gaunt in the face. No, you won't. Not if you continue to lose. If you've already been losing weight at a healthily, and you continue to, your weight doesn't determine necessarily whether or not you look gaunt. Your body composition determines whether or not you look gaunt. But the reason I said don't say that is because that's how we trick ourselves into staying out of a normal weight range. Oh, you haven't been overweight your whole life? Okay. So for me, I've been overweight my whole life. So it took 29 years for me to realize that I don't have to be obese or overweight. Like, not that I ever wanted to, but I would always say like, oh, this is too small or that's too small. I honestly don't know what's too small. So I'm just working with, let me first figure out what is a normal weight range, a healthy weight range. Then I'll figure out where I want to be within that. So if I get to 142 and I'm still in the overweight category, but I feel and look good, I'll stop losing weight. But if I feel like I can, like if I still got back rolls, I'm going to continue losing. I will not stop losing weight until the back rolls are gone. I'm sorry. Oh, you gain weight later after having your son. Okay. All right. 5'8", 168. Okay, yeah, you're tall. Harji. 140 is my final goal after my surgery. I'm around 227, which is 10 pounds down this month. Oh, go Holly! And my boobies will deflate. It happens. That's what boob jobs are for. Let me not put surgery on you. But mine already deflated. Now, it still looks like I have a lot, but when I take off a bra, they're very flat. They're very flat. It happens. Do we want to be healthy weights with flat boobs or overweight with like not necessarily perky but fuller boobs? You know? 5'5", want to get to 144. Like, I'm just saying. I actually don't know where I want to be number wise. I just know I just had a goal of 100 pounds and that lands me at 142. But after that, it's like I just care about what my body looks like. So if I don't look the way I want to look or feel the way I want to feel, then I'm going to keep losing. Because after losing 60 pounds, it is astonishing that I still feel heavy. And I just have to remind myself, you still feel heavy because you're still 40 pounds overweight. That is why right now I'm 149 and 5'4". Okay. We're the shorty squad. Yeah, we got a bunch of tallies in here too. Jen is a tallie. Harji's a tallie. I think Delilah might be the shortest. You know? But I just know that I've tricked myself out of losing enough weight for years. Because like we talked about on the stream last night, Black people have a skewed perspective on overweight. Like, Black people always want to tell the Black people they ain't fat. And it's just like, or they was never fat. Or they were never big. Like, okay, so what do you consider big then? Like, and it don't even matter. Like, oh God, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just waiting. I have a decent support system. Like, my family don't really care like that. So, okay, is that a decent support system? They don't criticize me for losing weight. But I'm still holding out on those that might. I'll be very surprised if I don't get any criticism. Especially, like, I'm still within a weight range that people who have seen me my whole life. So between like 160 and 200 plus, that whole entire weight range, 80 pounds, people have seen my entire life. Once I drop below that is when people will have something to say, potentially. But if they don't, I'll consider myself very lucky. Latinos too? I would say yes. I would say yes. I would say yes. So are you Latina, Sunshine? Because like, because I was gonna ask, like, so what is it like? Because I don't really know, but I know for like black people, it's not the bigger the better. It's just that we see big as normal. And if you want to lose, like, if you, okay, in the black community, if you've been thin your whole life, then you've just been thin. If you've always been big, then you just always been big. But if you were always big and decide to lose weight, you're a weirdo. You're an outcast. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay, so you got both sides. So both sides want you to be big. No, I'm sorry. That's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true. But I'm saying, like, the standards around it is like, we don't really see a problem with it. Not necessarily. Like, our beauty standards are of fuller women, you know? Well, I don't know, because even saying Latina is like, it depends on which group you're talking about. So, shapely, yeah, shapely. What is what, like, resident Latina house? Mexican is very different than Puerto Rican. That's what I was gonna say. Like, it's completely, not completely, but it's different. But we were talking about, like, what are the beauty standards? Do they lean more toward like a leaner physique or a fuller physique? You know what I mean? And I don't even like saying it like that, because in the black community sometimes it's outright fatness. Like, I hate trying to cover it up and sugarcoat it by saying thick or fuller or big bone. Like, no, sometimes it's outright obesity. So Puerto Rican and black. Sunshine is Puerto Rican and black. And I was making a joke. I said, okay, so both sides want you to be big, but that's not. That's me making a peg leg comment. um my grandma didn't get too small. Uh like, I definitely didn't grow up seeing people lose weight. People just kind of stay what they are. Like, if you're thin, if you're in the black community, if you're thin, you're thin. If you're big, you're big. But if you're big and you want to get thin, you'll be ridiculed. Unless you have a good support system. But being big in the black community and losing weight equals ridicule. I just don't understand why. Like, being thin and getting big does not equal ridicule, but being big and getting thin equals ridicule. Because no matter how unhealthy you are, it's all so superficial. It's like, oh, but you looked fine. People say that to me. Like people say that to me. I didn't notice. I didn't notice. You looked fine to me. You look normal to me. And I get that. But those same people are also like, because I have a good support system, those same people are also like, oh, okay, so I definitely see that you were overweight. Now that you lost weight, I see that you were overweight. But at the time, you just look completely normal. Curvy would tend to have hips and breasts and long butts, but definitely the hourglass, Shakira. Um, okay, J Lo. Also, eating and socializing is a big part of both cultures. Absolutely. Now, I don't know how I ended up big, because I'm not a foodie. Like, Thanksgiving has never scared me because I will only eat two things. Thanksgiving was more so about the dessert than it was the food for me. So I think I just ended up overweight as a result of processed foods. Not necessarily the amount of food, but the quality. You know, like the chicken tenders, French fries, cakes and chips and candy and juices and sodas and Chinese food, and right? So I never ate like big amounts of food. It was just more so like my food choices were horrible. So yeah, eating and socializing, big deal. But yeah, I just know in the black community, losing weight is like, you don't need to lose no weight. You don't need to lose, and I just don't even know where we get that from. Like, where does that even come from? Oh, we long for a butt. We long for a butt. Oh gosh. That's actually an interesting. Can Mexican women develop a butt if they work at it, or are the genetics just against you? Are the genetics just against you, or if they worked at it, like, can Mexican women get a butt, or are you just doomed from birth? because I wasn't blessed. You know, black women are known for having natural, hell, probably certain Latino groups are known for having like shapely butts, and the black community. But I wasn't blessed. I wasn't blessed. I got cursed with a long and square bottom. But all of my nieces and sisters have big round booties. So I got my dad's genetics when it came to my butt. My dad has a flat butt. Shoot, everyone has butt these days. I don't know, a lot of my family, the women have butts except me, except one, and she paid for it. So yeah, I have a concave booty. Oh Lord. People used to be against having them, but now everybody wants them. Yeah, people are buying them, but well, the younger generation is into going to the gym and getting it, like working for it. Or they say, because there's also like some influencers that say they're working on it and they do content saying they're working on it, but they've actually paid for surgery. So, and they didn't disclose. More hips and thighs, but fatter butt cheeks. Yeah, I think for black women, we tend to have a combination of the three. But I got the hips and the thighs and no butt. Well, now after years of putting in inconsistent work, I have a little something. But it didn't come natural to me at all. I used to have a flat butt. Like people that saw me last year after working really hard before I was losing weight, people that saw me last year that hadn't seen me in years was like, when did you? I went to a wedding, so of course, you know, at a wedding you see people you haven't seen forever. People were like, when did you get a butt? Like, you never had a butt. You never had a butt. I'm like, yeah, the gym will do that for you. Now I had gained a bunch of weight, so it looked a little sloppy, but the work that I had put in was still kind of hiding underneath. So it was definitely much more lifted and shapely than it had been when I was younger. Like I had no butt. No butt. Does anyone do the Stairmaster? If so, what is your experience? Being out of breath. I lost all junk in my trunk. Oh yeah, all the work I put in is gone. It's gone. I'm starting from zero. I'm out of breath on the Stairmaster. I think that I need to lose some more weight before I enjoy it. Sunshine said, poor thing. It's real. Y'all want me to go to wrong Tommy house so bad. He stayed asking where my butt went. Can y'all jump him the next time he come in the comments? He probably watching right now. Can y'all just like dive over the table on him? Because he's always asking where my butt went. And I don't think that that's nice. It's actually low-key a compliment, but it's not. Like, to me, it's a compliment because it's like, oh, yay, I lost so much weight. But then it's like, you ain't have to say that. You ain't have to say that. What you mean where my butt went? Zepbound took it. What are you talking about? Zepbound took it. You know what happened to it. Don't do that. And I should be working on it, but I'm not. I need a trainer to keep me disciplined. But I follow someone that does Stairmaster for an hour. I will count toward my intention walking. Yeah, I bet it's a killer. You know which one I like though? I like the it's not an elliptical, but it's the one where you raise your knees like this, and it's like if an elliptical and a Stairmaster had a baby. So like elliptical would be like this, and Stairmaster would be you climbing. But there's one that's sort of kind of like, it's in the elliptical section. It's in the cardio section, and you just kind of go like this with your leg. I like that one. I'm going shopping at Costco now. I clocked out. Does it count? How long were you shopping for? Because if it was an hour or more, then I might count it. No, I'm just kidding. Listen, don't ask me no questions. Y'all are the one that wanted to count everything, so y'all figure it out. Y'all figure out how to count that. I'ma just make sure I go for my walk and count that. No jumping Tommy. No, Tommy needs to be jumped. Because he says things like, where did your butt go? And then if he grabs my hips and he feels a bone, he'd be like, okay, he doesn't make that face, but he'd be like, what the hell is this? You gotta laugh to keep from crying. Tommy's body shaming me, guys. Oh shit. Tommy is body shaming me. He's not used to feeling bones. He don't understand. We are the bony crew over here now. Oh well. Oh well. No, it's not my rules. It became y'all rules when y'all tried to jump me yesterday. Oh, you weren't here, Delilah, so you don't count. If I jump Tommy, will I get intentional walking credit? That's a good question. If you're wearing your tracker, you gotta let the thing track. How, you know? You gotta let it track. If it don't track, how are you gonna count it? How are you gonna know how much that adds towards your mileage if you don't track it? You know, that's why I thought just counting walking was easier, because you can tell how many miles you're walking. But if we're counting all types of activity, the only way to know if it counts towards your mileage is motherfucking Tommy, are you a chubby chaser? I would not even though I think I'm the biggest person Tommy's been with. I don't think he's a chubby chaser. I think he's versatile. Like, not versatile, but like, I don't think he cares, is what I'm trying to say. I think, okay. Put it to you like this. This is the experience that I have with men. I'm typically, like, they have a type, and then because I'm amazing, they get with me, and I'm their, like, first chub, and then now they can't unsee it. Like, they can't undo it. If he's watching this, we're gonna have a hell of a conversation after this. But hi JC. That's typically the experience that I have. Like, I don't end up with chubby men. I end up with men that, like, don't really necessarily care. They just happen to end up with thinner women, or I don't know, they have a type, whatever, I don't know. But then they end up with me, and then they can't they can't go back. Like, that's how it tends to go. So yeah. Unless he's gonna come speak for himself. But I wouldn't consider him a chubby chaser. I don't think I've ever been with a chubby chaser. But I've been chubby my whole life. Ooh, fat girl energy. So yeah. I don't know. It's like eating vegetables for the first time. That was a bad example. No, that's not a good example. But yeah. Wait. Oh, okay, y'all talking about the storm again. Who else is that? Wait, what? What storm are y'all talking? It don't matter, because I really don't care, as long as it's not coming to Fort Myers. As long as it's not coming to Fort Myers. I don't even say the word storm while I'm in Florida. I should not have come down here during hurricane season. That was not a good idea at all. That was not. Oh, I have my phone all the way down there. That was not a good idea. Tell that man to go study the Marley family and stop judging your lack of butt. He's spoiled. This is a transition. He's just gonna have to get with it. Like, he's very spoiled. I was working on my butt for like 2 to 3 years. So, like, off and on with trainers. So he got very spoiled. So he's just confused. He's just a little confused right now. He'll get it together eventually. Like, I don't see, here's my logic. When you can pick me up, it's not gonna matter that I ain't got no butt. Make sense? When you can, like, lift me over your head, my lack of butt isn't gonna matter. And it's not forever. I plan on working on it eventually. I'm just, like, I start and I stop and I start and I stop. Holly's back. Did you bring Krispy Kremes? Holly? Because I'm hungry. And when I'm hungry, that's the opportunity for me to eat stuff that I don't typically like. Did I tell y'all that I forgot to take my shot? I did. I forgot to take my shot Friday. So I didn't take it until... When did I take it? I think I took it last night, like midnight. Poor David. I have no booty or boobies anymore. He'll get over it. That's my energy. Until I get a boob job and hit these, weights for this butt, I eventually would like a trainer. Right now I can't afford a trainer and Zepbound and to get out of debt aggressively, so I'm tackling the debt first. So hopefully I'll be able to get a trainer next year. Haven't had one since starting a GLP-1. And I did a video about Ozempic, but when I first started my channel, and I'm like, it's not really Ozempic, but you're just not lifting weights. Oh my gosh, you gotta hit the gym. And look at me now, no butt. No butt. Like, I did all that talking like, you just gotta lift weights. If you don't lift weights, you're gonna lose your butt. And then guess what happened? It's gone. It's gone. And you know what? I've just learned to live with it. Because I just learned to live with it. I just know that we got 2 months left in the year, and I really need to get beyond this whole like 1, 2, 3 pounds in a month. I'm okay with my flat cheeks. That's what I'm saying. I'm okay with my flat cheeks. Like I'm not okay with it long term, but it's just not a priority right now. It's not a priority right now. Sometimes I put on clothes and I be like, yeah, well, that does not look good with my butt, but I'm not gonna lie, I put on an outfit today and I took it off. It was a walking outfit. I had matching pink shoes to go with it. It was supposed to go with this, and it was an older outfit. So it didn't quite. It was a little too big anyway. But I was like, this does not look good. Can we make a pact? Can we make a pact, guys? Can we commit to like? Okay, I was gonna say moving forward from this point, but people need time to adjust. Can we commit to in 2026 not wearing clothes that don't look good as far as like holding on to our bigger clothes knowing they don't look good no more, looking a mess? Like, can we commit to that? Are y'all prepared? Are y'all prepared? Because that's a big deal. Like I've literally, right? Like I've decided I am no longer wearing clothes that look stupid. I'm not doing it. I mean, in the house, okay, sure, but I'm not wearing clothes that if I put it on and I don't like the way it looks, I'm not wearing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because there are things that are too big that I haven't gotten rid of yet because like they still look cute, but I just want to get one more wear out of it while I'm in Florida, and then it's gonna go. But if it like I put this outfit on and I was like, this does not look good. I don't have to wear this. I have this like scarcity mindset, like everything you have, just make it work. Like just, you don't have a lot of clothes, because y'all know, I don't know. I'm limited on clothing right now. So it's like, because I'm limited on clothing, I have this mindset of like, just make what you have work. And lately I've just been like, I'm not making it work. If it does not look good, I'm not wearing it. I told you I had to buy fresh white tank tops recently because I was wearing tank tops that didn't look necessarily white anymore. Like they were white, but they just looked like they have been washed too many times. And I'm like, get some goddamn new tank tops. Like what the hell? I gotta go now. I'm being called out. See you, Delilah. Vanity, if you take me shopping or become my personal shopper, I will commit. I don't like shopping. That will not change on Zepbound. Yeah, I feel that well, it's not that I don't like shopping. I've had anxiety around getting new clothes and trying new sizes, but I've been dipping my toe in lately, and I mostly do it with exercise clothes because I'm willing to wear that. I found some other clothes that made it out of the made it out from the water damage. I washed it, and most of my stuff got ruined, but the stuff that did make it, most of it doesn't fit. So I picked out things that still remotely looked flattering and was like, I'm gonna wear this stuff, just one more time. But one of those outfits, I didn't like it. I was just like, no, I didn't like it. Yes, I put on some leggings and they fit like joggers or regular pants. Sunshine, throw those away. I can't. I do not want to buy any clothes. Y'all have split. Some people are saying they're gonna commit. Others are saying I can't do it. I can't do it. I put my Skims on to lift my booty. Sometimes I wear them to work and look crazy in scrubs. My butt is so high. Oh my god. I'm working through it in therapy, but ain't gonna be no time soon. Good idea. I haven't worn Skims under my scrubs. I'll look into it. Um, flat butt to high butt. Are you sharing that on a date? I'll donate the clothes. Yeah. So I was just joking about throwing them away, but I just okay. So here's the thing, right? Because y'all okay. So Michelle and JC and maybe Delilah said they're not ready to do that. So you're committed to like not looking good in your clothes? Because I said if you look good in your clothes, then you look good. But I said commit to not like to no longer wearing things that don't look good. So are y'all saying that because you're not willing to go shopping, you're comfortable not looking good in your clothes? Is that what you're saying? Because if so, say it out loud. I'm okay with not looking good in my clothes. Say it out loud. Say it out loud to the universe. Because I don't feel like we should feel that way, but I'm not going to judge. I just want you to hear yourself, okay? Because even me, with my oversized sweatpants, I had to make a decision. Do not wear these outside of the house. They're falling off of you. Do not wear these outside of the house anymore. Don't do it. Don't do it no more. So, girl, please, I've never looked good in anything for 44 years. So what's the difference now? The difference now is that, like, if you're going to make the effort to lose the weight, make an effort to try to look good. I don't care. Delilah, I don't care what you say. If you were, Delilah, okay, I guess women aren't supposed to ask this, but we get to do this in this community. Delilah, how much do you weigh? 220 something? 240 something? I'm making up numbers. I don't know. But I was gonna say, if you were 400 pounds, then I would still find a way to try to like convince you. 242, Delilah. I think that, cause I want to say like, how long are you gonna convince yourself it's not worth the effort? I guess is my point. At what point is it worth it? Okay, so let me back off. Let me back up. You tell me. At what point is it worth it? At what point is it worth it? You tell me, and I'll listen. I'll listen. I'm in the country. None of us look good except for the weddings and funerals. And but I'm asking you how you feel. Are you okay with that? Say, yeah, I'm cool with not looking good. I'm okay with not looking my best. Well, it's not about looking your best, but it's not about looking your best. I don't feel like I look my best right now. But it's about like, do you feel good or comfortable in your clothing? Because for the past year, well, for the past 2 years, but I've been on a journey for the past year, I was fine not looking good. I was okay. I didn't care. I was okay. Yes, my clothes are wait, my clothes are big. It might not look good. I get compliments no matter what. Okay, so if you feel comfortable, then you feel comfortable. I am saying for those that don't feel comfortable in their clothes, let's just commit to not continuing that into the new year. If you are comfortable though, stay comfortable. But if you're not comfortable, then let's change some of that up. This last time, I was trying on some stuff to see if they fit, I was laughing my butt off. So many of my pants fell to the ground. That's a new mindset, Delilah. You need to work on. You're a cutie pie. Exactly. That's that. But I want her to tell me. When is it worth it? Maybe when I get less the down 100 pounds, I will consider it. Great question. I truly never thought about it, but I'm working through it in therapy, ma'am. Well, I hope you continue to work through it. I just feel like sometimes we say things, right? Like all of us, I feel like sometimes we say things and we're not considering what we're saying. And I don't think it's super easy either, because I had to talk about in therapy, like, I'm like, I don't want new clothes. My clothes are my security blanket. I know exactly what the problem is. Like, I don't want new clothes. Like, shopping gives me anxiety. I can't ever find my size. Like I went through a whole session of being at my highest weight and nothing fit, nothing was cute. So I get that. I just feel that if we're going to sit in that and be comfortable in that, even though we're working so hard to change our appearance and our health, then it's like, be loud about sitting in what you're used to. And I know that might sound harsh to some of you, but just know it's coming from a place of love. And y'all was getting on me earlier, so it's my turn to get on y'all. But if you're comfortable sitting in what you're used to, then say that. And I'll back off. I'll let it go. I'll let it go. I'm not upset about it since I haven't been shopping. I feel comfortable, but if it's falling off, then I need to get new clothes. It's more of a functional thing, but not a fashion thing. It's not about it being a fashion. See, JC, I like you, JC, but you be talking around what I'm saying. You talking around the point. It's not about it being a fashion thing because I'm not a fashion girly. I'm not a fashion forward girly, as they say. And it's not about being upset about it. The question is very simple. Are you comfortable? Are you happy? Do you feel good in your clothes, right? Like when you put on clothes, you look and say, okay, I can, like, this is good. I feel good. I look good. Let's go. Like, it doesn't have to be looking your best. I got on a tank top and some joggers, but I feel good, right? Like, it doesn't, leggings, tank top, I feel, as long as it fits, I feel good. So our standards are going to be different. So the question is, for all of you, well, the point originally was, can we agree to not wear things that we are not comfortable in or that don't look good on us, right? Because a lot of us do that. We lose weight and we wear clothes that are 3 sizes too big. 2 to 3 sizes too big. I've just committed to not doing that anymore. If it doesn't fit, I'm not wearing it. That's me, though. So I'm asking y'all how y'all feel. It's not about whether or not you're mad about it or whether or not you feel like doing something different. No. Do you feel good? If something doesn't fit, do you feel good? If you feel good, then completely ignore what I'm saying. I personally don't feel comfortable. Well, so with Sunshine, what you're saying that, I would say if you don't feel comfortable, then, going into the new year, let's work toward transitioning out of those clothes that don't feel good. But if, like I said, if you feel good, then it's fine. If you don't feel good and you're saying, I'm not going to do anything about that, that's what I'm, it's like, okay, well, do you hear yourself? Do you hear yourself? Sunshine's so funny. My brother just landed in San Juan. That is a great question because obviously my brain needs a shift. Yeah. Shopping gives me anxiety too. It does, but I had to put the foot out there. Now, I did it with the most comfortable clothing for me, which was gym clothes. I recently placed an order for some blouses, which was hard, but I have to get uncomfortable. Like I can't just walk around in pants that are falling off and shirts that are developing holes because I don't want to get rid of them. My vision of weight loss is because I want to do things more physically. It's not a fit I'm looking for, so I need a slight mindset shift. Yeah, because you're saying a whole lot that we ain't talking about. Like, okay, I'm picking on you, JC, because you can take it. But here's the thing, right? If we're talking about something very specific and your mind is going 15 different ways to like justify why this one thing doesn't matter, that definitely is a sign that you need a mindset shift. But that's why I know it feels uncomfortable. Oh wait, guys, I think I got a delivery. I got a delivery. But that's why I'm picking. It's not to, I'm just teasing. But not even teasing. I'm just like challenging the thought process a little bit because I think the point is to be uncomfortable. It's hard. Like weight loss, the title says, let's be real, weight loss is hard. It's hard. It's not just physically hard, but mentally and emotionally it's hard. And no matter how much we say we're losing weight for health, because we are, and I'm not saying we have to, but some of us do care how we feel in our clothes. Now, if some of you don't care, then I'll leave you alone if you don't care. But if you do care, then it's like, now imagine going through that your entire life, since childhood. Imagine how hard that may be. It's incredibly hard. But I get extreme anxiety in any type of store. There's also online shopping. I'm doing something about it and donating clothes. Yeah, I think of it as, I think part of it is, fitting. Ever meant zips or buttons, but I've never experienced too big before. It's so new to me and I don't know how to deal with it. Okay. Just worried I'll gain the weight back. Well, that is no reason to keep our safety net. That's what I used to do. The last thing I want to do is go into a store. It's not happening. I didn't say, see, y'all are projecting. I didn't say nothing about going into no store. All I said, how many of you have or had clothes that you were waiting to fit into? And do you still have them? And do they fit? Or whatever. I didn't say nothing about going to no store. All I said was, let's commit, for those that care, to not wearing the things that we know we don't like. Like I had an awakening today where, because of a scarcity mindset, I am in this place of like, just wear the things that you have, because I don't have a lot of clothes. So I put on this outfit today and I didn't like it. It didn't look good. Like, and it wasn't even the hugest oversized thing. It just did not look good. It didn't fit right. I was like, I'm not wearing this. Because any other time, because my mind were like, my two brains were like fighting each other. One side was like, just wear it, you're already in it. And then one side was like, but I don't like it. And then the other side was like, but you don't have a lot of clothes. And the other side was like, yeah, but I don't gotta wear this. And it was like back and forth. And I'm like, I don't like it, I'm not wearing it. Why am I fighting with myself? I don't like it, I'm not wearing it. It doesn't look good, I'm not wearing it. Why am I fighting with myself? So we all are at different parts of our journey, but I think it's a good thing to if it feels uncomfortable, good. If it feels some type of way, good, because you know I love you all anyway. So Nicole, I'm working toward doing online shopping. My mom is going to do some measuring. My goal is to shop at the top of November because we have a trip to Lake Tahoe later this month. You better go ahead. Or that month. You said that month. November. Okay, November. I got rid of my too big clothes. I need to stop wearing the activewear so much. I do that now, Harji. Like, let me stand up and show y'all. I do this now. It's always the activewear. Like, my first step into buying new stuff was activewear. But now I have an excuse because I'm a walking girly. I have an excuse to wear my activewear now. I did too when Gap had that sale Jen told me about, and then it got lost, so I took it as a sign. Don't worry about it. Oh god, it's okay. I honestly feel comfortable in my clothes, but they are too big. Does that make sense? But I'm comfortable in them. Yeah, comfort. Okay, so comfortable, not physically comfortable in them, because my sweatpants, I'm still not throwing them away, and I just decided I'm not gonna wear them outside anymore because they are cozy. So we can be very, very comfortable as far as like how the clothes, like in the sense of like coziness, but when I say uncomfortable, I mean like mentally and emotionally. Like, do you, like, if you were, because it's one thing when you're by yourself, right? If you can be comfortable in anything by yourself, and I know some people are gonna be like, well, I don't care what people think or whatever. Okay, that's fine. Let's talk about what we think. Whatever it is that you're wearing, when you walk outside, because we're not recluse, like we go outside. When you walk outside, do you feel good in what you're wearing, or do you just feel like, well, you know, it's cozy, so whatever? I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to make a point that there have been things that I visibly knew looked a hot mess and I wore it anyway. Like, I've worn things that were visibly falling off of me and went into places of businesses. Like, I've gone into businesses. Like, I've gone to restaurants. I've gone like I haven't even put on shoes. Like, I wear Crocs everywhere unless I'm walking some distance or going to the gym, then I'll put on sneakers. But like, I finally packed some actual like sandals in my bag because I was coming somewhere warm. I'm like, I'm gonna let my toes out, whatever. But I don't know. I just feel y'all understand what I'm trying to say. Y'all get it. I do care. I want to look cute, even if it's just for myself. That's another thing I've been working on, Sunshine. That's why I got dressed when I was on that stream yesterday, right? I think I look fairly different from yesterday's stream. But I felt good both times. You know what I mean? Like, yesterday, that was for me. Today, this was also for me. I'm just different. So that's, and Nicole brought up my remote work. I have been living in raggedy clothes because I work from home. I'm stopping that. It's over. It's done. I'm not working from home in my pajamas no more. I've done that for 2 years. I'm not doing it. I'm getting dressed. I'm not gonna put on a suit or anything like that, but I will put on clothes, right? Like, even if it's a pair of leggings, I'm gonna put on a pair of leggings and I'm gonna put on a shirt. Like, I'm gonna put on leggings and I'm gonna put on a shirt. I'm not going to work in my pajamas no more. Or I will put on a dress because I'm inside. It's warm. I can wear a dress. But I'm not going to work in my pajamas no more. Nope. Maybe because I'm single, so I'm dressing to look attractive. Okay, that's a good point. Um, I care, but I'm thinking about the whole picture, money, and how long I will need those new clothes. Yeah, I definitely don't agree in doing like big hauls. If you're still losing, so that was another thing that held me back. But somebody mentioned thrifting is a good option, or buying one to two pieces at a time. So that's what I did. I just bought 4 blouses, and I was like, I can switch out the bottoms, right? Because y'all never really see my bottoms on camera anyway. So I was like, I just bought 4 blouses and to wear at work or on camera or whatever. So I'm not living in tank tops every day. Um, and then we'll go from there, right? Like, because in another 20 pounds, I'll need a different size, or 20, 30 pounds, I'll need a different size. So it was time to give up my 2Xs. It was time to give up my 2Xs, my 1Xs, like, I got a little bit of XLs left. I got a little tiny bit of XLs left. I don't have any old clothes. What you wearing in? New clothes that you buy big? I had clothes that I was waiting to fit into, but I can't fit them. But I can fit them now. Okay. Um, I have some clothes that I need to fit into. A few, not much. Okay. Okay. I was holding off until maintenance phase, but it's okay. I get it, Michelle. I bought one thing at a time during weight loss. Yep. Um. Um. Create an online store. People can shop, but know what choose. Oh, okay. I told someone to start an Instagram page, post clothes in our community. If someone wants it, you can send it to them. My ring size has dropped from a 8.5 to a 7. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure David minds, but he's just letting me go through it. It's really not about him, but it's not that it's not of concern. It if you're in a relationship, it's just how you feel is the priority, and sometimes we get trapped within ourselves. Like, yeah, we try to work it out in therapy, but even with therapy, sometimes it's simply us getting in our own way. I'm saying that as a person that's going through it, like like as a person that's going through it too, Delilah. It's like like certain things that we play out in therapy, it's really as simple as us just making a decision to do something different. And sometimes we just don't want to. Sometimes we just don't want to. Like, I know it's hard. I'm not even saying this is your case. Let me speak for me. I know it's hard. It's incredibly hard. And sometimes it's just like, I don't care what anybody says. I'm not doing that. But it's like, my therapist can't convince me of certain. In fact, she doesn't even try to convince me of certain of things. She just gives me the tools to come to my own conclusions. And when it comes to the clothing thing, therapy didn't help me with that. Like, not to say it doesn't, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't have some breakthrough in therapy. It was I just made a decision to life, like, you can't keep doing this. Like, you can, but don't. Like, and I'm not saying that can be the case for everybody, but sometimes it is the case of just making a different decision. Even though it's hard, even though it's uncomfortable, it's just like, this is what it is. Make a different decision. Like, so that's what helped me. That's why of course the whole fire situation, I only had the clothes that was with me on my house sit at that time, and it wasn't much because I was trying to travel light. So I was literally down to like 0 pants, some tank tops, and some shorts. So I had to go shopping, and I chose activewear. And when I noticed it fit better than my existing clothes, it was like, I don't even want to wear that stuff anymore. To some extent. So sometimes it just takes a little bit of like putting yourself out there, just a tiny bit, and you can find something that's flattering. Online, and I do think a part of, like, for you specifically, you have that like PTSD from the times where there wasn't online shopping, so you had to deal with the anxiety of shopping in stores. I grew up, by the time I was old enough to buy my own clothes, where I could buy shop online, and I still have anxiety about going into stores. I still have it. So one, I rely on stores that I know and brands that I know are gonna have my size if I go in person. Two, I try to lean into a little tiny bit of online shopping, like that much, like not even a haul. And I just told myself, get 2 or 3 things that you can wear and feel good in and feel, you know. But we can't let what we're used to trap us, right? We're used to not being able to find clothes that look good or that fit. So that means don't try. No, it's 2025. We can find clothes that fit. We can find clothes that fit. And how are you going to learn what you like if you don't put yourself out there a little bit? You got to put yourself out there a little bit to figure out what you like, because this is a great opportunity for me to get into some more quality clothing. I'm kind of over to like the cheap shit. Not cheap shit, but like I'm a fast fashion kind of girl. Like I love to buy a bunch of clothes that aren't gonna last. So, and I still did it. I still went and placed the Shein order, but it was a tiny order compared to what I usually do. Yes, but I should also be considerate of him too. If you're ready to admit that to yourself, then I would say yes. I wouldn't put that on you. But if you're ready to admit that to yourself, then yes. There were times where like me and Tommy spent a lot of time apart because I'd be traveling or house sitting. And there were times where I was just like, why do every time I come see him I look baggy? I was like, why do, or he took me out recently, he was like, dress comfortably. Don't say dress comfortably because everything gonna be falling off. I was like, put some clothes on. Put some goddamn clothes on. I didn't have a lot of options, so I wore active wear. But it fit right. It fit comfortably. So yes, being considerate of your partner is important, but you kind of got to be ready to like admit that to yourself, because like I think that's a healthy step. I really do. Like I just, you got to be considerate of yourself, but you got to be considerate of them too. I just told my husband that I'm doing this for me, but I'm doing this for him too. I think that's a good way to say it. I'm the queen of online shopping. I don't mind Fashion Nova. I never tried Shein. I love both. Fashion Nova is a little bit it's pricier, but the quality is also a little bit better. A lot of the cute stuff y'all see me in is either Shein, Fashion Nova, or Amazon. Okay, my lovelies, I'm off to put on my intentional walking outfit. Cute! Are you gonna post it in the community? Pick a coordinating tumbler for my homemade iced vanilla latte. It's giving hot girl walk. It's giving hot girl walk. It's giving hot girl walk. I dig it. It's giving clavicles. Sunshine, you are allowed into my safe space. Amy and Lizzo are not allowed here, but Sunshine is. Okay? I support that. Fashion Nova has cute stuff. Oh my God. Some of my stuff, I don't even know where it is. Like I'm hoping there's one more tote of clothes that I haven't come across, because Fashion Nova had this bad cutout dress. Like I'm telling y'all, even the fat girl in me couldn't be like I couldn't wait to get into this dress. Well, I was able to get into it, but it was tight. It was like a net. Hold on, let me. If I can find a picture of it, I'll show y'all. But it was like, I'm gonna try to demonstrate. It was like a I think it was a cover up, but it was a dress, right? And the whole thing was a net design, and it came down to the ankles. But this whole section right here was cut out. And I put it on and it was tight. I was like, oh my God. So I wish I knew where that dress was so I could put it on now. Y'all wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to wear like a bikini or something underneath, but it was like the whole side to the oh my gosh. Michelle, you said maybe when you get to your goal, you're gonna wait till you get to your goal to buy anything, any clothes that fit. Do you feel good in your clothes now? Like you feel good in your clothes now? If you do, then great. I just know, maybe I'm projecting a little bit, because I know I was walking around looking like a mess and now I'm kind of embarrassed by it. Not because of what other people think, but just because of how I was showing up. I was showing up like I didn't care. I was putting all this work into a new body. So we gotta learn how to like embrace our new bodies, not just when we get to the goal. We gotta learn how to embrace the journey there as well. Hurt them with your sharp clavicle, sunshine. I do Amazon. I have not tried any other online. Amazon has cute stuff. Amazon has cute stuff. I've gotten plenty of cute dresses off of Amazon. Oh, my package drive. Hold on. Y'all, stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Let me go get my package. Oh. Okay, speaking of shopping, my Lululemon came. Sorry, I'm back, and I need a snack. This is why I started doing facials. I purchased stuff in the summer, but never was consistent until now. My daughter's face looks so much better because she was consistent. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Plantain chips are good for the soul. My first ever Lululemon purchase. Now, Michelle, let me ask you. You don't think you could take that same energy and, you know, feel that way about your clothes as well? Like a little bit? A little tiny bit? Or is it just like not worth it? Because the skin thing is a big deal. Like taking care of your skin is a big deal. So that is a wonderful step that you've taken. The universe loves me because these aren't supposed to come until Tuesday. But look at God. It's the cost of replacement. Okay. So I'm just going to assume you buy good quality clothes. Okay. I got you. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Have you considered I am big on budget. Have you considered thrifting? My first, Sydney says I love Lululemon. Y'all, how can I get a brand deal? How can I get a brand deal with Lululemon, okay? Because my first ever Lululemon purchase, look at this pink. This is Venetian pink. I don't know what they call it, but I'm calling it Venetian pink. It's another belt bag, right? I bought these first, but because they were going to take long to come, I bought this one as a whole placeholder, and these ended up coming like the next day. So we're gonna do this. We're totally gonna spend time doing this. I'm sorry. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. What does this match with? I don't know. Don't ask me. I need to find a black outfit. Now, Sweet Tea actually made a good point. Now, Jen said, who orders stuff online without measuring? And I said me, because that's what I do all the time. Now, Sweet Tea went to go get one of the belt bags off of Amazon, and she checked her measurements like a smart person and realized she needed a different size. I didn't think to do that. So I definitely didn't think to do that with this. Listen, I'm skinny. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I do know what you're talking about. But he wasn't talking to me skinny. He wasn't talking to me because I'm skinny now. So I don't even know if this is going to fit because I didn't measure. I did not measure. This is their Everywhere belt bag. Let's see if it has how long the belt is. 19. That doesn't help me. Okay. All right. Let's see if it fits. Sunshine, go take your walk. Listen, excuse me. Y'all think I care what some CEO talking about. I didn't wear Lululemon because I couldn't fit it. If I can fit it now because I'm a skinny girl, what do you want me to do? Not wear it? Because he said he don't want fat people wearing his stuff? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? You know. I think he was talking about like leggings being like so. Well, okay, so the context of that is people were complaining about the fact that when they put on the leggings, because they're, you know, they have bigger legs, the leggings were sheer, and he was essentially like, well, it ain't for y'all. Okay, so we did this last time. Hold on, no, I gotta put it back. Hold on, I forgot to do this the original way. Hold on, let me put it back to its original, how it came out of the pack, because we did this with the Amazon one. And it fit straight out of the pack. So let me adjust this back to where it was. Okay. So this is how it came out. Woman complained. It was see-through, yeah. Oh, you just started wearing all of your Lululemon activewear again because it fits again? Now, Lululemon's a bit too expensive for me, but I really wanted this like their activewear, but I really wanted this belt bag. Okay, so I don't have a measuring tape, so I'm not sure what size this is straight out of the it doesn't. So when I come back in like 3 months, this is probably gonna fit. Okay, I wish I had measurements on what belt length this is, but I don't. And then I'm going to show you guys the inside of it and what I can fit in here and everything. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, hold on. Let me adjust this. It's a pretty long belt. And they had an extra long, too. They also had an extra long option. But like I said, I didn't take no measurements, so I just picked the regular one. But they did offer an extra long belt. Okay, so I adjusted by that much. It would be nice if they had like little markers on the back so you could see what the measurements were. That would be cool. All right, let's see. Oh my God, Lululemon! I'm skinny. Damn it! It still don't fit. I mean, I can clip it, but it's gonna be uncomfortable. It's gonna be too tight. Okay, so let me adjust it again. Lululemon will humble you. Okay. You try to be a skinny girl, Lululemon said, sorry, ma'am. Try again next year. Now, another thing, I make light of stuff like this, but I don't do this to make anybody feel bad about their, you know, their sizing or anything. I just laugh to keep from crying. Lululemon CEO did not offend me. I was a big back when he said that, and I wasn't offended. I was a big back when he said it. I was not offended. I'm still not offended. And this bag is cute, so I'm gonna wear it, goddammit, even if I gotta stretch the band out all the goddamn way. Now look, this is not skinny girl coded. Okay? Alright? Okay, so don't mind me. I think I just did this. I think I did it backwards the last time. Okay, now it fits. Okay. Alright, so now we're working with something, but I think I still want a little bit more room. Okay, I need to figure out measurements. What are y'all talking about? It's see-through because the women are too big. Oh Lord. My personal trainer gets a Lululemon discount, so I give her the money and she buys it for me. Oh, nice! Buy me some stuff. Well, I meant me buy it, but with her discount. It doesn't say on the listing. Glitter and laser reasoning. I see. Did you see the sports bra? No, I don't follow her. Not big back. Yeah, I was big back then when he said that. The CEO is problematic. He also said he named it that because A can't say it. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, he. I mean, that's what I say. Like, I don't really care what he has to say. I'm going to wear what I think looks good on me. Okay, so are we a front pouch wearer, side, or back? What do y'all think? See, I like to have my belt under my fupa. Well, okay, I heard this is not really considered a fupa. I heard the fupa is more like down here. Sorry, TMI. But this is like the I don't know. But I like to wear it under my stomach. Because I guess I could wear it up here. But I like for it to go around my actual belt line. Hold on. I think I still need more room. This is not skinny girl coated. No Lululemon for me ever. CEO's an ass. You know, if I shopped based on who had a good CEO, I'd never have anything ever. That's how I feel. That's just how I feel. If I made my decisions in life on what I will and will not purchase based on how nice the CEO is, I'd never own anything. Because as far as I'm concerned, all of the things that we like to buy, including food, the CEOs of these companies they all ain't shit. You know? Okay. Maybe too big. Okay, what do you think about this? Like down the thigh, down the leg a little bit? Too much? Now that it's on there, I probably can tighten it a little bit more. Okay. Side, front, back. Is it too tight? Is it too loose? Let me tighten it a little bit. Oh. I broke it. I think it's cute. Now let me see what I can fit in here. It has a back pocket. I love zippers. I love a bag with many pockets. It has a cute little Lululemon logo. I'm right. Yeah, I just feel like it's not that ethics don't matter to me. It's just that sometimes if we made every purchase decision based on the ethics of the company, then we'd never have anything ever. And then it has these nets inside. So I'd be able to carry pepper spray. Where would I want to put this? Let's see. Put it right there. I could carry my keys. Now, what I didn't like about this one, and it wasn't really a dislike. I did want a minimalist one, but I couldn't fit my lip gloss in here. But this one, I can fit my lip gloss combo. I can fit my mic, and let's see, I can put my phone in the net. But I don't want to make it heavy, right? Like I don't want to just be carrying a bunch of stuff. Hold on. I don't want to be carrying. Okay, so now it's weighted down. So now I definitely need to tighten it some. It's not the easiest strap to adjust. No, it's not. It is not the easiest strap to adjust. It's almost like you got to take it off to adjust it. Okay, I think that's cute. What do you guys think? I like it off the little side. Like I have a little extra room, and so it just kind of hangs on a hip. I think that's cute. I dig it. What do you think? Clip it on for easy accessibility. Well, we talked about the clip yesterday. I can't get the clip undone because of my nails. Stays in hand or close. Okay, well then I need a I talked about putting it onto this thing so that I can put it on my wrist. So I would take the keys off. See. My nails. I hope I don't break it. If I break a nail on here, I'm suing. Suing Delilah and Sunshine. I would take this off and put the pepper spray onto here so that I can have the pepper spray. Okay. I was just trying to show y'all how much space I have in here. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So yeah, I was just trying to show y'all how much space I had in here. All right, so this one's cute. This one is bae. I like this one. I like this color. I can't wait to wear something all black with it, but I have one more. Oh, you know what? Let's see. They had models, like they had male models with this across their chest. Ooh, cute. Okay, hold on. Hold on, wait. Hold on. I might need the extra long band for this, but let's see. I'm gonna try to put it across my chest. stretch it out all the way. Oh God. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Okay. Let's see. She's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. No, I don't like the fact that that strap is up there. Hold on. Let's try it on the other side. Okay. Yes? I prefer it on the hip. But I could wear it like this. Or they have the male models wearing it like this as a chest bag. I'll send you the link for the mace I buy that has a clip attached to the canister. The Muffin Man. Use a coin to get between the coin. Okay. Yeah, this one does have a clip. It's on here. This is the clip. I just can't get it undone with these nails. So if you have a better one, then yeah, send it to me. But yeah, it's the nails. It's the nail problem. That's what I get for trying to be cute. Okay, so this is one. I like this. Very hot girl wall coated. Okay, very hot girl wall. Ooh, yes. It's good to spend money that you shouldn't be spending. It's good to spend money. So this is the other color. I've been really into like lilac lately. Not purple. No. Lavender, preferably lilac. I don't know why, but I bought a like a lilac colored backpack recently, and now I got this crossbody. I've just been really digging the lilac. Like I just been digging it. Everyday belt bag, large with long strap. Okay, so this one is bigger. And as far as the measurements, I'd have to well, they have it here in centimeters. I don't know what that means though. I mean, like I don't know what it is in inches. We calculate inches. So 21 centimeters. And I don't even think that's the band. I think that's for the actual bag. It doesn't say for the band. So I'd have to go on the website and see. Yes, Sunshine the Muffin Man. I like Shrek. These look very similar. They describe them as different bags on the website, but like, I mean, yeah, they're different. They're different. No, they're not. Are they? Yeah, this one has 2 zippers. Is it just because this one is a bigger bag? They weren't even in the same category. Well, anyway, lilac. Lilac. Very cute. It's like this. I mean, I wanted different colors anyway, but it's like the same bag. It's just bigger. It has the net inside. It has the back zipper portion. It describes this one as a belt bag. This one is described as. Oh, this one is also described as a belt bag. I could have swore on the site they described this as a crossbody, but I guess they just meant like it's a belt bag that you can wear as a crossbody. Okay, so let's put this one on. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's try this again. Okay. Oh, this one has the extra long strap, so it kind of fits. This one kind of fits without me having to adjust it. Lululemon, stop calling me fat, bro. I don't like that. I think that's rude and weird. Okay. So this is the bigger one. I don't think I need a bag this big though, unless I wanted to carry like a camera or something. My pocket 3. My pocket 3 would probably fit in here, right, Delilah? Oh, this one. Hold on. I'm only gonna stretch it out to try it as a chest crossbody. Okay, yeah, this one has a way longer strap. This one. So what do y'all think of this color versus the pink? Okay, very long strap. Super cute. I really like the quality. Okay. Oh my God, it's so adorable. Y'all better hope I don't get something that's this color. Because y'all not going to be able to tell me nothing, okay? I want to wear it this way. It's much bigger. Hold on. I would have to make it tighter. This is the size difference. Cute. And it's shaped a little different too. This one has like a straight edge across. This one's more like shaped almost like a rectangle, where this is more like not quite. Okay. So I think I like this one better. I don't need, this one would be better if I was like going in an airport or something, so I could have more, I could put more stuff in here, like both my phones, my ticket, whatever else I need. And a cute matching tumbler. Absolutely. I'm looking. Oh, I washed it, so it's over there. Well, this one, hold on. Does this one go with this? No, I still feel like this is cute together, but I still feel like I need. Why are we doing this? Why are we acting this way? I just wanted to show y'all. I like this one better because it's smaller. But that one is still cute. I'm gonna keep them both. So I'm excited about that. Okay, that concludes my doom spending, honestly. That was the last thing I wanted to show y'all as far as me buying stuff that I had no business buying. So the Lululemon bags were the last thing, I think. Yeah. Well, my Shein order, but we won't see that for some time because it's going to North Carolina. Okay. So those are my cute girl walking bags. In fact, I think when I go for this walk, I think I'm gonna wear this one. Because why not? Why not? I think this is good quality. I don't even remember how much these were. Before I get out of here, let me see if I can tell y'all the sizes real quick. Let me see. Okay, let me look at the. Oh yeah, that's better. This is the pepper spray that Sydney was telling me about. Y'all see that clip there? That'd be a lot better. Okay, cool. That's way better. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I know I've been on here for a while. Let me just see really quickly if I can tell. Nope. It's gonna make me research it all over again. Okay, I want to see if I can tell. By Sunshine, I want to see if I can tell the size of the bands, but all right. Count your days, Lululemon CEO. You got me fucked up. Okay? You got me fucked up. Don't act like that. Y'all think he was wrong for what he said? I told y'all before. Oh, you're fine to go. I told y'all before. I don't cry when stuff don't fit me. Like, if a brand caters to smaller body shapes or sizes, I just go shop somewhere else. I'm not about to cry about it. Not to say it's not frustrating when things don't fit, but I don't go places that I know stuff's not gonna fit if I know in advance. I went to Lululemon once last year. I looked at the sizing. I was like, no. I was like 30 more pounds. I think I was like maybe like 215 or something like that. I was like, no, that's okay. So I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate you all for your emotional and moral support, mental support, all of that. It really means a lot to me. Thank you for the pushback. Thank you for telling me to sit my ass down somewhere. Grocery shopping and all. Delilah, how many days of the week do you shop for? Like, do you buy a week's worth of groceries, a couple days worth of groceries? I'm still working on it. I've landed at about a week's worth, but I need to go down. Except, like I said, this last order, I overdid it because I've been overdoing everything lately. So, like, even now, right, it's 2:25, right? I haven't eaten all day. This is the first, these plantain chips are the first thing I'm eating. You know what I have the impulse to do? Go grab something to eat. But now after talking all this shit, I'm not going to. I caught myself just now. I'm going to say, okay, let me get out of here and go get something to eat. It's just like I'm on autopilot. I'm not going to do it. I've been organizing my basement during this live. Thanks for the company. I am going to go clean my car, though. We're going to have a topic, theme, live stream something. But yeah, I am gonna eat, but I'm gonna make sure to cook what I eat, Michelle. I was gonna go grab some fast food real quick. No, 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 no. We're stopping that in its tracks. I've done it for 2 weeks. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna go grab me something. Yeah, no, it wasn't. No, I'm sorry, Michelle. It wasn't about I don't want to eat. It was about I was gonna when I say go grab some meat, I was gonna go run and grab some fast food. No, I'm gonna cook. Like I had to catch myself because I'm like running on autopilot. Like let me just go hop in the car and go get some real quick. No, I'm gonna cook. I have food here. I can cook. So yeah, no, you know me. I'm gonna eat. It's not about not eating. It's about what I picked to eat after all that crying I just did. So we're gonna have a girl cleanup theme or guide. Like we're gonna have a I don't know who needs to hear this, but go clean your car. I don't know who needs to hear this, but go clean your bathroom. Not calling people dirty. No, it's about like I said, I've been checked out. I know I'm not the only one that checks out. Some people are very tidy people. I want to be one of y'all so bad. Like, I want to be a person that is just like casually, naturally tidy. I am not. My car is a dumpster fire right now because I don't travel light. I take everything under the sun with me. And as a part of like eating on the go, I eat in my car. It has to stop. It has to stop. I am buried in Starbucks cups and Dunkin' cups. It has to stop. So we are gonna have I don't know who needs to hear this week, but go clean your car. Vacuum it out, throw the trash out, vacuum out the car, clean it out, clean your trunk, get it washed. Your car should be a clean space. Right? I don't know who needs to hear this, but try cleaning your bathroom or your bedroom or organizing your closet. You've been wanting to organize your closet for a while. Don't wait until the spring for spring cleaning. Start organizing your closet now. Organizing gives me, like it calms me. Cleaning and organizing calms me. So I'm going to take my walk and then I'm going to go clean my car. And I'm going to make sure, like even arriving to my house sit, typically when I arrive to my house sit, I'm very tidy because I don't want to have to do too much cleaning up when I leave. Lately, I've just been laying it all out there. Stuff has been everywhere. So I'm going to get myself right today. Things being a mess or out of place gives me anxiety. You know I'm not mentally well when my house is a mess. Yes, I live in my car, but I try to keep it clean for the most part. Yeah, I have not been trying to keep it clean. Everything has been so disorganized for me. Like it's reflecting that I'm checked out because my space is a mess. My car is a mess. My eating is a mess, right? Like it's my workspace is a mess. So messiness, I am naturally messy, but some of that when it gets to a certain point is like it's a reflection of my mental state. So again, like I don't know who needs to hear this, but them dishes been there for 2 days, not me. But I don't know who needs to hear this, but them dishes been there for a day and a half. Go wash the dishes. Go wash the dishes. I don't know who needs to hear this, but wash your face. You haven't washed your face in a couple of days. Wash your face. You probably taken a shower, but you didn't wash your face. You know what I mean? Like, do your hair. I don't know who needs to hear this, but get your hair cut or do your hair. Like, I don't know who needs to hear this, but make sure you're moisturizing. Male, female, it don't matter. Do your hair, right? That's another thing. My hair, not now because I did it, but my hair was looking crazy for weeks and I was just allowing it to look like that. Yes. Messy place, messy mind, okay? So that's gonna be very helpful to me. So I'm gonna have I'm gonna have I don't know who needs to hear this week. And I'm projecting I am, but I know it's because somebody out there needs to hear it. I don't know who needs to hear this, but fold that laundry. You did laundry 2 weeks ago and it's still sitting there. It's clean laundry. Stop picking clothes out of the pile and just fold it and put it away. Fold your laundry and put it away. Don't know who needs to hear it. I don't know who needs to hear it. I don't know who needs to hear it. Okay? You haven't mopped your floors in some time. Go mop your floors. Like I said, it's not about calling anybody dirty or anything like that. It's about clean your space up so you can breathe. Because I am going through it. And I need a clean space gives me a clean, clear mind. Delilah, you know what I'm talking about. you know what I'm talking about. Like the clutter. It's just, I bet this was like, because I was messy as a kid. I bet that was a reflection of my mental state then, but we just didn't know. You know what I mean? So now I'm an adult. I'm aware of it. Clean up. Clean up. It's not about being dirty. It's about being chaotic. Clean up. Organize your space. Put on some. I don't know who needs to hear this, but get dressed. You need to get dressed. You've been living in pajamas for a week and a half. I know you work from home. Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. Sorry, I'm wrapping up, sweetie. I've been here for a minute. Oh, wait, let me show you before I go. I got my Lululemon, I got my Lululemon little running bags, okay? So, yeah, okay, so back to, I don't know who needs to hear this, but like, I don't know who needs to hear this, but get dressed today, right? Like, get dressed. You've been living in pajamas for 2 weeks. Take a shower, moisturize, put your hair back, get your hair, unless you're a hair in the face kind of girl or guy, put your hair up, tie it up, put on some fresh, clean clothes. Put on some fresh, clean clothes, and then do something you like to do around the house. You don't even have to go anywhere. So for me, it's getting on the couch with some coffee and watching a movie or a TV show. Oh my God, I'm getting excited just thinking about it because I've been checked out. I've been checked out. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Like, I have trauma around cleaning, so I fight it. But when it's bad, you know I'm in a bad place. And the way to get out of that is to do what, Delilah? Clean. Because the clean environment will make you feel refreshed. Clean skin. I was a dirty kid. I did not like to take showers. And my mom used to be like when I would get sick, my mom used to be like, if you would take a shower, you would feel better. So I always hear her voice in my head whenever I get sick as an adult. If you would take a shower, you would feel better. So it's like, take that shower, moisturize, wash your hair if you need to, or moisturize your scalp if that's your jam. Exfoliate if that's your jam. And moisturize. Put lotion everywhere. And if you're feeling froggy, seal it with some oil or some Vaseline or some shea butter. Put on some perfume, or if you're not a perfume type of person, put on some baby powder. Something that smells good. Today's self-care day, speaking my language. Sweet tea, it wasn't even, yes, but it wasn't even about that. It was just about my mind. My environment has been very chaotic, so I'm going to spend a week doing things that I need to do, and I'm gonna be announcing. I don't know who needs to hear this, but go get your shit together. I don't know who needs to hear this, but go get your stuff together. And even my budget girlies, right? Because I do this, right? So maybe Michelle will relate to this. I've been trying to like, I'm naturally like, I get a kick out of spending, so it takes work for me to restrain and refrain from spending. So I put my self-care stuff I can do for free. But the stuff that I like to do for my self-care that costs money, I will neglect that for a long time because I just feel like I can't justify the spending. Well, the other day, I decided to just go ahead and spend the money and get my nails done. And so it may sound like out there, but it could even be like, I don't know who needs to hear this. I know you're on a budget, but go do that thing you've been wanting to do. Like, go buy that lip gloss. 1, not 3. You do not need 3 Fenty lip gloss and a lip liner at one time. You don't need that. Buy 1. Okay, go get your nails done, or go get that facial, or go buy that new skincare product, or like the one thing, not 17 things. Don't buy the whole Amazon cart. Okay, don't do that. Like, I know you're on a budget, not you, Michelle, but I'm saying for the budget people. So that's go get your eyebrows done. Or another one, girl, you need new tires. I know this sounds ridiculous. You need new tires. Go get 2 new tires. Used, they could be used. You've been needing tires for quite some time. I'm projecting like a motherfucker. I really am. You got your nails done yesterday, period, right? Girl, you've been needing tires for a while. Stop skipping on that oil change. Don't get to it later. Get to it now. Go clean that car. Make sure it's washed and it smells good. Get you a car freshener. And then next week, start thinking about them tires. I'm being sexist right now because I say girl. I've literally done my skincare, doing laundry, and cleaning my room, vacuum the garage during this live. Period. I'm glad I can chit chat y'all way into getting your errands done. Like seriously, drink your water. Don't know who needs to hear. Drink water. Drink the water. Do what you gotta do. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up talking to y'all and I'm gonna go be about it. I ain't gonna talk about it. I'm gonna go be about it. All right. So I'm gonna go hit this little half a mile. I'm not gonna walk very far because I'm going to the gym later. I'm gonna go hit this little well, it depends. If I get into a good groove, I might go for a full mile. But I'm gonna go hit this little half a mile. I'm gonna go clean my car because it looks like I've been living out of it and I have not. It looks like I've been living out of it and I have not. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna take a shower. Well, I already took a shower today, but I'm gonna take another shower because it's muggy here in Florida. So no doubt by the time I come back, I'm just gonna be like, I need a shower. I feel sticky. Take a shower. I'm gonna moisturize. I'm gonna tie my hair up high. I'm gonna put it up high. Like I'm gonna get it off of my neck. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna watch my TV show. That's speaking to yourself. That's key. This gym door has been staring at me. Let me walk in. Girl, you better go ahead and walk in. Go ahead and walk in. And if you guys are interested, the link to the pedometer group is on my community tab. So go ahead and download the app and join the Venetian walking group. And we're going to be walking all November. Okay? So how many days we got? Daylight savings ends November 2nd. It's officially going to be dark. It's going to be the witching hour. We got one more week left in October. So the 1st is on Saturday, so that's less than a week actually. So we got the rest of October or the rest of this week to get our minds right, especially if we're going to be committing to, you know, a specific task in November, right? So I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for listening to me. Thank you for all of the pushback and support and consideration and the kind words and thoughts. And thank you for not giving up on me, even though I'm incredibly stubborn. I ain't saying no names, Jen. I'm not saying any names, Jen and Delilah. Whatever. Thank you all for not giving up for me. Wishing hour time change happens when it's earlier this year. Oh, I said that wrong. What? It sounds evil, whatever it is. Witching hour sounds evil, so I just assume when it's getting darker, that's the witching hour, so it's the opposite. Or are you saying that that's your witching hour when you don't like when we lose an hour and get more daylight? That's when I become alive. That's when I come out of my cave. When we lose an hour and I get more daylight, I come alive. But when we gain an hour and it gets darker sooner, I turn into like I start to like self-destruct. Me and darkness and cold don't get along. I need to live in the tropics. Maybe as I get older, that's something I can do in my life, but I cannot deal with like this part of North America. I need to be like South Florida, Florida Keys, Mexico. Like I need to be down there somewhere, Caribbean. It's the witching hour, but time change is happening earlier this year, right? Oh, it's happening earlier. Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you were saying earlier as in the spring. I don't know. What is it? It's not always November 2nd? When did daylight savings end 2024? November 3rd. So yeah, it's happening a day earlier. Do we got a leap year coming up or something? I don't know. It happened November 3rd last year, but it's... Oh, you know what? Because they probably purposefully do it on Sundays. So maybe that's what it is. It's happening on the 2nd, and I'm assuming that's not a coincidence that it's also on a Sunday. I'm assuming that's not a coincidence. Let's see. Let me see. Does daylight savings always end on a Sunday? Yes, daylight saving times ends on Sundays, specifically the first Sunday of November. That's what it is. So it happens on the first Sunday in November. So it's not a particular date. It's a it's a day. All right, so this is my last Sunday of civilization. As of next Sunday, the clock starts with like, you think I'm tripping balls now. The clock starts with me like really, 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 really tripping balls and my energy getting really, 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 really low. And hopefully, now that I'm like aware of it and trying to prepare for it, I can work through it by talking to y'all and doing the things that I need to do, right? Hopefully, the walking challenge for November will really, really help me get through it. So, I'm going to go handle my business. I love you all. Thank you for all of your support. If you haven't already, make sure you like the stream. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye. I love you all. Bye.